Boom, 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 boom. All right, man. Let's get it. You know what it is, man. It's a Black Ops 3, man. Yo, when I get in that COD mood, I get in that COD mood. Understand me? But yeah, we just gonna do our COD and talk. Make sure I mute this mic real quick. And we gonna talk about some microtransactions, man. Some people just like I feel like gamers some gamers like make me antisocial. I swear some of them dumb as fuck. You see what I'm saying? It looks like it's gonna rain or something. Yo, today felt like one of the slowest days today, man. Like I was off work for like a good week. And matter of fact, no, I was off work since last Thursday. Not the last Thursday, this Thursday, but the last one after that. Before that last Thursday. And man, it's like, yo, you head back to work, and you're like, yo, bruh. You're like, yo, bruh, it's a little rough. Headed back to work a little bit, man. Yeah, a brother was struggling today. Well, not struggling, but it was difficult a little bit. All right, let's get into it. I think they gave all the map packs away. Not too sure. Yo, Hardhead, what's good, man? Oh yeah, man. I'm always on the card, man. But nah, I'm talking about microtransactions. That's due to the fact that I feel like when people see microtransactions, they automatically think it's a bad thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are games and there are companies that will implement microtransactions just to swindle you and get you out your money and all that stuff. That's understandable. That's understandable. But yo, some of these gamers, I feel like they dumb as fuck, man. Like yo, just because a game has microtransactions, uh, doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. So on Twitter, somebody wrote to me on Twitter was like, if I spend full price on a game, I expect to get that full, experience or whatever like that. So I was like, so you think every game that has $60, it shouldn't have microtransactions or stuff like that? You know what I mean? And this dude was like, yeah, if I spend $60, let me read what this guy said before this match starts. This dude was wild, bro. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I put the headline there, microtransactions, because that's going to be like the focus of, while I'm playing, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But I should have went into detail as far as, the headliner. But hold on one second, cause I thought this jump was funny as hell, bro. See what this guy says. Damn, you see that? Yo, people be people be tagging me in these random ass fucking tweets. I can't even look at my notifications, man. Like, yo, if you tweet, man, you constantly, like, you tweet in your lunch and you tagging motherfuckers, like what what we doing here, man? Oh, all right, here we go. So I asked this dude. I said what? I said full price games shouldn't have microtransaction. Newsflash: not all microtransactions are bad. He replied and said, if I pay $60 for a game, I've already made my admission fee. If it's free to play, then okay. So I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this dude thinking here? I'm like, listen, I say, yo, oh, so you're one of those types that think if you paid for your movie ticket to see a movie at the movie theaters, right? You should get the popcorn and the soda with your purchase of the ticket. You know what I mean? In a movie theater, you're paying to go to see a movie, right? The popcorn, the juice, the candy, all that stuff can be the same thing, can be applied as microtransactions. The way how these dudes are thinking, they thinking that, yo, just because I spent $15 or $20 at a movie theater, I'm supposed to get free popcorn, I'm supposed to get free juice, I'm supposed to get free candy. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, what's going on here? Yo, did you enjoy the movie? You don't need the popcorn, you don't need the juice. If you enjoy the movie, you can just keep it at that. Like, yo, I had a good time in the movie theater. You know what I mean? But if you want to continue to support whatever like that, then you get the juice, you get the popcorn, all that stuff, man. It's not necessary to get. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand how people, every time they see a some of these microtransactions that people been hating on, yo, you don't even have to purchase anything. You know what I mean? If you just simply read what is it entailed with a microtransaction, you don't got to purchase it. Everybody loved Persona 5, right? Everybody come at me with microtransaction because I was playing Star Wars, right? So when I'm streaming Star Wars and I'm streaming CoD, I asked them, I said, did you buy Persona 5? Did you play Persona 5? They're like, yeah, I love Persona 5. That game was amazing. I said, well, Persona 5 has some of the most microtransactions that you can see in the game. You can buy personas that you can't even make or create in the game. Okay? But do you see anybody in the world complain about Persona 5? No. Oh, because it's a JRPG. There's plenty of JRPGs, action adventure, whatever it is. Got microtransactions that you can purchase things if you want to. You don't necessarily have to do it. I don't get these dudes, man. To completely turn it off. Yeah. You know what I mean? And dudes will still be upset. Oh my God, I gotta give it to them. Like it's some fucking gaming politician. I told you, man. Yo, gamers are not trying to be gamers no more. They're trying to be politicians. You know what I mean? Where they tell you what you can do and what you can't do with a video game. It's no longer yo, let me just enjoy my experience. It's like, hey, you got microtransaction there? That's bad for gaming. You know what I mean? It's no longer it's bad for you as a gamer. Everything is generalized as gaming. You shouldn't think for yourself as a gamer. You gotta think for everybody else. Aw, damn. Yo, H-Dog, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? Yo, I had mad conversations with dudes. Dudes was calling me out my name like fanboy and this. I'm a fanboy of that because I said that, yo, gaming to me is a selfish hobby. If my experiences ain't good, I don't care if the general consensus think this is good. If I don't like it, I don't like it. You know what I mean? I'm not no gaming politician. That everything got to be good for gamers. I'm for myself when it comes to gaming. I'm the one that's spending the $60 all that money. You know what I mean? I told homeboy, I was like, yo, are you buying the game for me? Are you buying the game? You know what I mean? Like, yo, I don't get gamers today, man. Niggas don't wanna be there's a gamer. Niggas wanna be gaming politics. Yo, this trying to piss me off. I'm not seeing it. Niggas want to be gaming politicians, yo. And tell people, Ripper. He don't even want to shoot me. He just want to Ripper. Look, so annoying. Right. Yo, should I shock him? Static. Damn. It's my first game, man. Let me warm up. Oh, shit. No skill. Hit firing on a shotgun. You know what I mean? Like, yo. To this day, I be asking people, yo, why you don't like COD? You know what I mean? What's the issues with COD? They telling me shit that other people experiences are. You know what I mean? Like, what is your experience with COD? Why you don't like it? You get what I'm saying? Well, you know. Oh, that's a dead body. My boy told me that. With COD, this happened and this happened and this happened with microtransactions, and it shouldn't be any microtransactions. Yo, COD has one fucking microtransaction, and that's COD points. You know what I'm saying? You got people telling people that, yo, you can buy guns. You know what I mean? In the game. Look at the scary dude right here. The straight lion. Straight line of people. Yo, exactly. Yo, GT Sports, they came out with they say they're gonna have microtransactions in the game. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, this guy's just camping there. Say they're gonna have microtransactions in the game. Automatically, it's deemed as something bad. You know what I mean? These people haven't even read the what's entailed when it comes to the microtransaction. It's just oh my god, we shouldn't stand for this. We shouldn't stand for this microtransaction in Gran Turismo Sports. This is horrible. And most of the people don't even play the game. Yeah, I'm doing horrible. Most of the people don't even play the game. All the people complaining about GTA Sports microtransaction, I asked them like, yo, when's the last? Did you play the game? Ask them. If you ask them, they're gonna get mad. They're gonna be like, yo, man, you're just defending this bullshit. Why are you defending this? You should be a gamer. You should be a real gamer. A real gamer would have defended this. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna simply imply. A real gamer would have defended this. Come on, KN, what's going on here? None of them have, yo. None of them. You can't ask gamers that no more. Yo, did you play this? Did you try this? Asking that is very offensive in the gaming community now, because like I said earlier, yo, your experience means shit in the gaming community now. It's all about if your opinion sounds good. If your opinion sounds good, then you're good to go. You're good to go if you have good opinions and you made it sound good. You're good to go. You know what I mean? If you ever experienced something like you tried out a service, you tried out a game, and you're like, nah, that didn't happen, man, in the game. This is my experience in the game, man, and you talking about it, nigga. They gonna look at you like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to listen to this motherfucker that's charismatic with his opinions. Why am I listening to you with experience? This shit be crazy, yo. Yo, 50 hours? Man, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. 50 hours? I'm trying to listen to the dude that got no hours in the motherfucking game. He can apply his opinion to my agenda to bash a certain game and company. You know what I mean? And this doesn't just apply to, PlayStation games and all that shit. It doesn't apply to that. It applies to Xbox. It applies to Nintendo. Not all microtransactions are bad, people. Not all of them are bad. Look how much motherfuckers out here playing Gears and they fucking buying colors for their guns and shit. Are they bad for doing that because they supporting a game that they love to play? Like, knock it off, man. Yo, if a game comes out and they want to add like additional content for people and you want to further support the game, that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's like check this out right now. A lot of podcasts and stuff on YouTube and the YouTube channels, they have Patreons, right? You can go to the Patreon, you can go to the person's podcast for free. They don't pay for shit. But if you want to further support that person, what you would do? You should apply to their Patreon. You would do a super donation. You would do a donation here and there. You would subscribe to their channel. Things like that. You know what I mean? Those are the same. Some of those people right there would be like, oh my God, microtransactions are horrible. But they got those things implemented. Like, come on, man. It's the same thing apply. If you want to further support a game, further support the game. People get scrutinized and chastised for playing certain games that have microtransactions. And yo, they haven't even touched one microtransaction. They're just playing the game because they enjoy it. Yeah, charismatic opinions, bro. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. If you sound good enough, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how much experience you have in the game. It doesn't matter how much experience you got. If you sound good enough, you're in the clear. You're in the clear. Hey yo, people been telling me, yo, you're just a PlayStation fanboy, because I'm asking them questions like, did you play the game? Do you have an experience with this service? You know what I mean? I'm getting called a fanboy because I'm asking simple gaming questions. You know what I mean? To see if I want to further my conversation with you on this topic. I'm not going to further my conversation with you if you have no experience in a game or a service. You know what I mean? That's why I'm asking. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bash Gran Turismo Sports for implementing microtransactions just because you see a headline saying, hey, there's microtransactions coming to the game, and you don't read in fine detail what these microtransactions imply. You know what I mean? What? Is that what are you kidding me with? VMP? Stop it. Stop it. What? Suppress 2? And I hit him. It's getting dumb now, man. That's why you don't see no debate. That's why I don't debate people no more, like in gaming and nothing, man. Cause like, yo, what am I debating for? Like, none of these motherfuckers is experienced. These niggas is quick to call people fanboys and shit, but they ain't got no experience in the shit they arguing about. How am I the fanboy? You know what I mean? I game on the Switch. I game on Xbox. I game on all that. But I'm telling you my experience. I'm a fanboy. I'm dead. Damn. Yo, fact, some of them couldn't even tell you what's on the box art when they get mad at it. Yeah. Yeah. They couldn't even tell you what the box art looked like, bruh. But they got these opinions on the game. Shit is getting crazy, bro. Shit is getting crazy, man. Some of these dudes make their opinions sound so good, like, yo, these motherfuckers are real life playing the game. Like, yo, they're not even playing the game. Somebody was sneaking in. See, this is why we gotta move this spawn real quick.
He's dead.
It's a bad position for me, I know. I know. I think spawn gonna flip. Yeah. Alright, we out. Let's get out of here. Oh! Woo! Better back your ass up. Better back your ass. Girl, you look good! Yo, that's one of the reasons why. Where you at? That's one of the reasons why I took a break from like doing podcasts and stuff, because I'm over here having conversations and arguments with people that doesn't play a certain game, and they're telling me how the game is. You get what I'm saying? I'm over here assessing myself. I'm like, yo, I'm having conversations about about CoD and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'm asking people, all right, so when's the last CoD you played? I'm having people tell me, oh, I played Modern Warfare 2. and I'm like, yo, you do know Modern Warfare 2, that game ain't come out in like forever, man, almost a decade, bro. Good jump. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hate when people do that. I'll be the first person to say you can't speak on a topic I'm not familiar. Yeah, you know what I mean? If I'm not familiar with something, I'm not gonna speak on it. Plain and simple. I'm like, yo, I don't have no experience with it. Some people be like, you know what? I didn't play the game, but here's my opinion. I'm like, what? Yeah, like, don't get it twisted. You can have an opinion on something you're not playing, but you know what I mean? How are you gonna look at that person's opinion, you know, over somebody that is experiencing? That's my argument. I'm not saying that you can't have a conversation and talk about a certain game and stuff like that. I'm not saying that at all. You know what I mean? But some people, you know what I mean? Some people is just like, yo, damn, this team right here is super annoying, because these guys, all they drop is camper. All they dropping is fucking shot charges and whoa. I don't even know where. Look at this. I spawned right here. There's a shock charge. Oh, I forgot to call this in. It's definitely uneducated opinions, man. I told you, bro. People are not trying to be gamers. Look at that bullshit. Look at that bullshit. Damn, they already killed my Cerberus. People are not trying to be gamers, man. They're trying to be gaming politicians. It's all about being a gaming politician. You telling people what to play, you telling people how they should play their games. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. Damn, I'm gonna be spawned right here all by myself. I don't know what this team is doing, bro. You know what I mean? Your ass now, bitch. I see you. I see you. I see you. I saw you, bum ass nigga. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, why am I doing podcasting? You know what I mean? Why am I in a gaming podcast if 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 I'm a guest on a podcast and my experience in a certain game is like looked upon like I am not credible. You know what I mean? Because my opinion is different from the general consensus of people that's not fucking playing the game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm over here. People is telling me, yo, Call of Duty, man, it's just horrible microtransactions, man. And one, God, Activision just greedy. Why they put so much microtransaction? I'm showing people in videos, and I'm like, yo, look, this is the only microtransaction you have in the fucking game. It's COD points. You buy COD points to get supply drops. You know what I mean? You can't outright just buy a gun and buy the best gun. You can't buy out certain things. I don't know what people was bringing that up to me. I'm like, what do you? That's why I was asking you, like, when was the last time you played COD? Like, do you play COD? You know what I mean? I'm not over here defending Activision, but I'm not. If you saying something wrong about a game, I'm going to correct you, especially something that I'm playing. And yo, people's like, what? What? You're just a COD fanboy, man. I can't take your pain. I can't take your thoughts seriously. Like what? Hey yo, facts, yo, it's gonna get quickly dismissed, yo. You have a difference of opinion, it's gonna get quickly. They're gonna look at you like what? Yo, perfect example. When PlayStation VR was coming out, you know what I mean? I was being guest on podcasts and stuff like that. And this is after PSX, right? So I'm like, yo, you know, yeah, I'd be a guest on a podcast. A PSVR topic will come up, and people will be like, yo, this is not the move. PSVR is gonna be horrible. The game is it even running at 60? Is it even running at 60 frames per second? And blah 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 blah. And I'm out here telling my experiences, like, yeah, I'm seeing this thing running on a regular PS4. That's what I'm seeing. At the time, we didn't know nothing about no Pro. From what I looked at, it looked like regular PS4s. This PSVR is coming out. These people like, yep, regular PS4. See that? See, that's why I know you're a PlayStation fan. But there's nowhere VR could just run on a regular PS4. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, were you at PSX? Were you trying out the headsets? Did you see the? You know what I mean? And people's like, nope. Your opinion is voided. We, the group that didn't try this thing out yet, is going to dismiss you. And that's it. Yo, Ken, what's good, man? What is good? Yeah, where the pro still had the code in it. Yo, it was Morpheus or something like that. Yo, Ken, Baru, the art of loot box itself is trash. A person is wrong if they speak on it. No, a person's not wrong if they don't if they speak on it. A person is wrong if you are speaking on something without knowing the details about the microtransaction or things like that, right? Overwatch has loot boxes in the game. Why do you think Overwatch doesn't really have any scrutiny with their loot boxes? Because everything in Overwatch, you can just earn it. Just because you see the word loot box or microtransaction doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That's my point. You know what I mean? Overwatch, you constantly get loot box for free and all that stuff. You can go ahead and purchase the Overwatch, whatever points they got in there to get more loot boxes, but you don't have to do it. Gamers don't have no discipline. That's the problem. As soon as they see a loot box and a microtransaction, like, oh, I can get this shortcut real easy. The problem is they themselves that are complaining, they themselves are tempted to do it. You don't have to do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it. If you have self-discipline, you don't have to do it. Look at this. I'm gonna go right here into buy, right? If look at this. This is the microtransaction that Call of Duty has, right? Everybody that complain about microtransaction in Call of Duty, they wouldn't show you this right here. Why? Because it go against their agenda, right? They want to tell you that in COD it is so bad and it's so horrible and it's this and that. Not saying that COD is perfect. I have my issues with especially Black Ops 3, loot system and all that stuff, supply drops. But the way how people making it seem is like, yo, Activision is garbage, it's trash. This is all they have here. At the end of the day, you don't have to do any of this. I don't have to purchase 1,100 COD points. Look at this. I already earned the stuff that I can get. Right now I got 22 crypto keys. I can get a supply drop in game. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, it's randomly generated, but I don't have to buy it. You know what I mean? You don't have to buy it. You know what I mean? As soon as people see loot box and microtrans, they always chalk it up to be some bad thing. Not saying that all of them is great. I'm not saying that at all. But my thing is more be educated on what you're speaking of. Not every microtransaction and every loot box are the same. You know what I mean? Not all of them are the same. Not all of them are the same. Nah, I don't agree with that, Ken. Because Jersey, right, I can guarantee one thing: no one who actually played GT Sport feel that the micros in the game hurt the game anyway. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. My man Court, Sarge 0079, he played GT all the time, and he's explaining to people like, yo, these microtransactions don't affect the game in not one way. Nah, you can't be just bringing up, yo, Bungie got caught red-handed. We can't be doing that, man. We can't be doing that, man. It's not. You can't manipulate something that is RNG. Yeah, it's RNG, randomly generated. You know what I mean? Just like Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 12, all the treasures in Final Fantasy 12 is randomly generated. You know what I mean? This game right here is randomly generated. You gotta give me that. You gotta give me the article on that. You gotta give me the article on that. I think that's stuff that people make up just to make them feel good about their politics ways. They're like, yo, guys, we need to stop buying all video games because it has microtransactions. Stop it, guys. Stop it. Stop it, guys. Gaming politicians, man. Nah, I doubt they control the odds. I doubt that. Just let you know, I'm home from work. Let me take a nap. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. We on freaking. Oh yeah. Give me an article to that so I can actually read that, because honestly I never heard of that. I know. The thing is, I know Ken have a specific hate for what he see microtransaction and loot box. Yo, matter of fact, don't Witcher 3 got that? Well, Witcher 3 have microtransactions. I know Ken love on Witcher 3. Fuck, yo. How am I getting bodied with a...
Assassin down.
I hate how people play this game sometimes, man. Fucking bums, man. They gonna stay here. Oh, I got died by a fucking car. They gonna stay in that corner right there. And as our dumbass teammates... Damn, Barry, can you kill him? My dumbass teammates, they're gonna move to areas that they shouldn't be moving to. Oh, he's coming up. Wow, I can't believe I got the car killed now. I'm down to the KN when I was just using the KN. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, hardhead. But guess what? They would never bring up the Witcher 3. They would never bring up the Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 have season or expansions.
Settle it down.
You know what I mean? But all of a sudden, they get the free pass. He got a silence, I bet, too. They get the free pass for some strange reason. Why you're gonna fault CD Projekt Red for wanting to get more money for their game that people love? No, you're gonna have fans of the game. They're gonna be like, "Yo, I want to further support this experience that I played because I loved it so much."
Surplus available.
That's what fans are gonna be like. Just because you're not a fan of a set game doesn't mean the microtransaction is bad. Let people support what they want to support. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers don't go play certain games and they telling people not to support a game. I got people that haven't touched COD in 10 years telling me I shouldn't be playing COD. Because I am enjoying my experience. It's just crazy.
Shut out.
It does. It has 100% of people hating that specific game. 100%.
Shut out.
Some people don't like certain games. A lot of people don't like COD. And what? Just because you can have microtransactions in a Call of Duty game, they will write it off. What people tell you? Oh, I don't like COD, man. It's Activision trying to get my money.
Hostile down.
They trying to get more money. That's what people tell you. Yo, ask somebody why they don't like COD. Activision trying to get more money. Blast down. I'm not dead wrong, Ken. You know I'm not dead wrong. We had this conversation many times. Let's be honest here, man. How many stuff I've been dead wrong on, like, when it comes to this community? Let's be honest here. Fuck, why I jump in that?
Battery down.
People hate for a certain game or company will change their overall thoughts. A lot of people don't like COD. Look at them. This guy wasting all of that.
She's gone.
Hostile UAV above.
You see that person head flitch? Yo, it's worrying time to play a weird shooter. Like, yo, I personally I don't like the play style of Battlefield. It's a little too slow for me. Like, I want to have fun, man. Not saying that I won't do good in Battlefield. Don't matter what first person shooter it is. I'll do what I do, but I just don't like the play style. I think it's boring. I'm not. What am I conflicting? I'm saying that people's hate for a company and a game would. That's how a lot of people. Like I said, they can't explain why they don't like COD. They just know that they don't like Activision. So Activision will come out with a game or have a microtransaction in the game, and they will automatic toss it up as a hating the game, and you shouldn't support it as a gamer. Oh damn!
It's a hard fail.
We got school jits. School.
Damn! I got bopped. That's what I got. Sheesh. I'm bringing up COD as an example. The gist of my argument is not all microtransactions, not all loot boxes, not all supply drops, whatever it is that you want to call it, is bad. There's some people that want to further support a game. The developers is giving you that avenue of wanting to further to support the game that you enjoy. I'm pretty sure if you enjoy The Witcher 3, you're going to get the 2 expansions, right? Do you have to pay for it? Or did they give it to you free? Same thing applies with a loot box. The same thing applies with a microtransaction. You don't necessarily have to do it. You don't necessarily have to get those things. You already got your full experience right there. But if you want to further that, you have that avenue. No difference. I don't need to buy a supply drop. I don't need to buy a camo for a gun. You know what I mean? I can probably earn it. Ken, I'm not conflicting nothing. Not talking about COF. What's COF? He said, yo, I get it, by the way. You're one of my favorite places to stream along with BG. My man, definitely appreciate Michigan War, man. I try out here sometimes, man. Yo, you gonna see BG and everybody, they gonna be like, yo, man, I need that Black Ops 4 code real quick so I can try out this game. All the people that be hating on COD, guess what they gonna be streaming this weekend? It happens every year. They gonna try their darnest to get that code. Be like, yo, man, I need to stream this real quick, man. Let me get that code real quick. I'm coming. Go ahead and explain what you're talking about again, Ken. I don't even know what you're talking about now. You're saying I'm conflicting two different arguments. You just spoke about RNG, and you saying that devs are manipulating supply drops. You brought up Bungie, right? That's what you brought up. That's not even my argument. My argument is the supply. My argument is basically microtransactions. It's not all bad. I'm not negating that there's developers out there that have weird ways of doing microtransactions. I'm not negating that at all. My thing is saying that just because you see a microtransaction doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. That's my argument. What am I conflicting here? You can bring up Bungie and whoever. I don't care. Just because one is doing it doesn't mean that the other two is doing it. That's my argument. Oh shit. I game on PC and PS4. I try it out. Yeah, I got a code secure. I'm trying to get more codes with the marketing guy for Activision. He follows me on Twitter, so I'm gonna see if he get me some more codes. Come on, man! I'm definitely shooting both of them. Am I not shooting both of them? Look at this dude. They be killing me on some BS, man. Can we get up? He downstairs, bro.
Flame unit neutralized. That's a kill.
Friendly care package incoming.
Hurry up and get your package, player.
Assassin down.
Hater deployed.
Counter UAV on standby.
My man got a player hater.
Cerberus inbound.
Oh, 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 oh.
Tip is recharging.
Cerberus on standby.
Oh, 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 oh. Lean with it. Yo, look how long it took him to kill him, bro. Damn, I just spawned in. Look how long it took him to kill him.
Enemy down.
Nah, man. This ain't World War II, bro. Wrong game.
Hardened sentry deployed. Winning this fight.
I'm just saying, not all microtransactions are bad, player. Oh, damn. Bad shooting. Alright, Ken. You wildin' right now.
Friendly talent inbound.
You see that? This is where the experience comes in. This is where the experience comes in. I'm going to show you a loot box and RNG.
UAV inbound.
Majority of loot boxes have RNG because they want to give you
Rolling thunder.
numerous things. They want to make you keep playing the game. Yo, can you die? Jeez, bro, please, player. This guy ain't want to die for nothing, no?
Black ops at work. It's a beautiful thing.
Only straight.
If you don't want to die, there are specific odds that are not made in public. Those can manipulate at will. Yeah, I'm on PS4. Majority of loot boxes in gaming is RNG. It's randomly generated. What loot box in today's gaming doesn't have RNG? Name me one game that doesn't have RNG with their loot boxes. Oh, I just added you on Hardhead. Name me one game that doesn't have they have to pass a law to know the full odds of the game. Your title is contradiction. When when will you live stream the story mode again? Yo, I haven't even beat this story mode, to be honest with you. One day I'll probably stream this story. One day I'll probably stream the story. I don't know. I mean, like this right here. Let me show you this. This right here. This is a loot box. Whatever COD or whatever you want to call it. This is a loot box. I have in-game currency that I can purchase. A loot box, a supply drop. When I get it, everything in here is randomly generated. Randomly generated stuff right here. I don't know what I'm going to get in the game. You know what I mean? It's randomly generated. If I get a duplicate, I get a duplicate. If I do get a duplicate, I transform it into currency so I can get more of these loot boxes. Yo, Exposed. Yo, I didn't even beat this game, bro. Story-wise, I ain't beat it. I started the story. Then when I played the online, I was like, I'm down. Straight online, bro. Straight online. Let me see how much hours. I'll show you how much hours I have in this game. Not as much as I used to back in PS3 days and stuff like that, but nah, the title, I just named it Microtransactions because you know what, the title is good because people see the title, they will see, will assume however I want to speak about it. Most people will assume that it's a bad thing. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not saying that all microtransactions are good. I'm not saying that at all. I am not saying that at all. Some of these joints are crazy out here. You know what I mean? But majority of the microtransactions that people are complaining about, you don't have to purchase in the game.
Cybernetics online. Optics.
You don't have to purchase in the game. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people complaining about microtransactions, and yo, you can complete the game fully without even purchasing a microtransaction. If you want the shortcut to beat the game, that's up to the player. That's up to the gamer. You know what I mean? What? That's up to the gamer, man. People getting mad because the devs is giving them an option on how they should play a game. Some people want shortcuts. That's the world that we live in now in this gaming industry, man. Well, some people they don't want to play a game to its entirety. They want a shortcut. Some RPGs now, guess what they do? They give you a shortcut to level up in the game. Yeah. Play the Tales games and see what happens. Right now, in the Tales of Bestiria, Tales of Zestiria, you can purchase microtransactions to gain leveling up easier by 10%, by whatever percent. You will level up. You will level up easier. Do you have to? Do you have to purchase that? You don't have to purchase it. I didn't purchase. I beat both of those games. I did not purchase one microtransaction. You know what I mean? Damn it! Yo, that would be like false advertising too, man. I'm pretty sure that falls in the line of illegal. You know what I mean? You having because whatever microtransaction you have up there, whatever loot box you have up there, you have to have some type of description explaining to the consumer what they're purchasing. And if you're saying that, yo, if you purchase this and what you get these in-game points, and you purchase a supply drop or a loot box, and it's randomly generated, and it's not randomly generated, that's like false advertising. I'm pretty sure that some of that is illegal. You know what I mean? That's like if I have a Patreon right now and I say, hey man, you subscribe to my Patreon, you're gonna get this amount of content, and I don't deliver on the content, that'll be false advertising. I was about to say, Bari, better kill that dude.
UAV on standby.
Come on. Where y'all at? Are they gonna come through? There you go. I'm camping right now, but nope, I ain't pulling up. I'm too scared. I'm too scared to pull up, man. Oh. As soon as I was about to get my 10 points, man. I'm telling you, gamers aren't disciplined, man. They're not disciplined. People complain about shit that they don't have to buy. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta buy none of this. You ain't gotta buy none of this shit. Oh, did that spawn there? You ain't gotta buy none of this shit that y'all don't complain about. But it's in the game. Well, I don't know, man. Microtransaction. Oh. Yeah. Yo, as I said, I don't. But you brought up one. You brought up one company, and I still got to read the article for myself. You brought up one company getting caught red-handed doing some type of manipulation to their loot boxes. I already said that just if one company have one bad practice for a loot box, does that mean all of them? Or microtransactions, does that mean all of them? That's why I keep bringing up Witcher 3. That's why I keep bringing up Persona 5. You know what I mean? I keep bringing that stuff up because I'm trying to tell people that doesn't mean that everybody is the bad guy. Damn. Destiny, you don't have to purchase none of Destiny. If you know Destiny is doing something like that, don't purchase a loot box. So it's simple. It's simple. Don't purchase a loot box. Damn. There's many games here I enjoy, like Street Fighter 5. I enjoy that. What's another game that they added loot boxes to Street Fighter 5? I'm already seeing people complaining about Street Fighter 5 adding loot box. They don't even know what the loot box is, but they complaining. Can you buy Blaze Blue? You buy Blaze Blue happily, don't you? Purchasing updates.
This is the future of armed conflict.
No, there's no way that's not illegal. How is that not illegal? If you have a description of your microtransaction or whatever you are purchasing towards, like your loot box, you have a description and you're not applying to that description, that's pretty much like false advertising. That's pretty much illegal. If it was so bad with Destiny 2, like you're bringing up with Bungie, I'm pretty sure there'd have been a class action lawsuit. There'd have been some type of lawsuit for that company. There's no way that it wouldn't be. My bad. I gotta check my. Hold on, Cam. Let me hear what you talking about, Ken Masters. Let me hear what you talking about, Ken Masters. You talking that crazy shit, Ken Masters. Get your ass in here, Ken Masters. Dude, look at that. See that? Trade your crypto keys for one common supply drop in the black market. Let's see if they have the description of the what these does here. No guarantees, slight chance of dropping rare, legendary, and epic items. You see the description right there? So if you want to use your crypto keys for the common supply drop, there's the description. Here's the description for the rare. Guaranteed rare item with an increased chance of legendary and epic. Include bonus crypto keys. You got to have a disclosure of what you're purchasing. There's no way. Especially in this country, you're telling me that people are freely putting stuff in their game and not disclosing what it implies, or if they are disclosing what it implies, it's not truthfully disclosing what they imply. And you saying that's not illegal? Come on, let's be real here. We're not born yesterday here. Oh, no, we talking about microtransactions. Ken gonna come in here soon. He explain. He's saying that there's companies out there that got exposed of having like loot boxes or microtransactions, whatever it is, and they most microtransactions have like RNG and all that stuff, but they're manipulating the oddities of you not getting the items that you should get. I'm saying that if a company's doing that, that's illegal. mean, that's why it's randomly generated. So you will have to spend more money because you're not really paying for what you are getting. You know what I mean? It's always procedural generated as far as what you're getting.
Engineer down.
Ah, shit. You know what I mean? I don't think they.
Spectre killed.
Mm-hmm.
Threat neutralized.
Oh, it's early in the game. Oh shit. Yo, what is he bopping me with?
Fire breakdown. Enemy down.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
Grenade, get cover.
My whole thing is loot boxes, microtransactions, those are not necessary for you to buy.
UAV inbound.
You know what I mean? You don't have to buy those stuff. Gamers are making it seem like yo you have to buy that stuff. You don't have to buy it. It's not my problem that you don't have no self discipline to not buy shortcuts for games and shit like that. Don't buy it. Doesn't mean that you're gonna hinder your experience for a game. What game has it hindered the experience? Like right now, I haven't. Oh, I don't purchase 2K. But look what everybody do.
Hostile UAV above.
But look what everybody do. Look what everybody do. They purchase 2K every year. Same people complain about 2K. No, you know, man. If you have a strong stance against something, you shouldn't be purchasing it.
Hostile UAV spotted. Friendly UAV inbound.
Yeah, but if you
Hostile counter UAV above. Radar down. Friendly Talon in your AO.
Engineer down. He's dead.
Friendly care package incoming. Hostile UAV above. Counter UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Hostile UAV spotted.
Shut out.
Too much hangs on this. Commit. Hostile hardened sentry in your AO.
my thing, if you don't like what 2K is doing, but you still supporting what 2K
Hostile
doing,
down.
you not that mean you're not that upset about what 2K doing. That's my thing. But you still getting what you want to get out of the game without buying any microtransactions.
Take out that sentry.
Hostile Rainmaker AO.
Clear the infantry.
Mission is a bolo. Get out of my sight.
Take it to him next time. Yeah, not bad.
To that point yet, but Madden's Ultimate Team is like one of the best like
All
side
right,
modes. I
so
think one of the best ones.
you would say that 2K when it comes to microtransaction is the worst out of them, right? With that company with 2K, right? Nah, but I'm just talking about overall as a company.
You need Overwatch?
Yeah. All right, 2K is bad with it, but if another game come out with microtransaction, are you gonna simply deem that game down because it has microtransactions? There's no you can't crush it. 'Cause I don't even know what the hell you talking about. Okay, put the article in there. Before you get to what you're going to, I don't even think you understand what I'm saying.
Diffuse
Just
hostile
because
UAV.
one company is doing something a certain way, that does you shouldn't be deeming everybody else because they have a microtransaction. Not all microtransactions are bad. Because I know what you're gonna bring up. You're gonna bring up the whole Bungie thing, bro. You've been talking about the whole Bungie thing, the whole stream in there as your example to deem microtransactions bad. That's what you've been bringing up. Go ahead, bro. Let's see what you got here. Come correct.
Hostile HCXD in your
No, I
AO.
wasn't talking to you specifically. I was using COD as a general statement because a lot of people that I have conversations with, they don't like COD, and the main thing they will bring up is microtransactions, and they don't even know what the microtransactions imply. There have been people telling me that you can purchase guns in the game, and with COD only got one microtransaction, and that's what COD points. That's how it's been for years.
Trade down.
That's why I'm bringing that up.
Target down.
And then this is where I say that you're wrong, because not all loot boxes are the same.
Be advised. Hostile Cerberus inbound. Hostile race inbound. Hostile UAV above. Be advised, hostile care package overhead.
That made no sense. It's not true. Nah, you can't use computers and apply what you are saying to every single game that has a loot box. It's not true.
Target in range.
Hostile Cerberus inbound.
Bro, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain to you. The reason why it's random, because you're gonna go into a tangent that is not gonna go anywhere because you're already starting off bad. There's a reason why most loot boxes are randomly generated. Yes, because they want you to extend your gameplay, so you're not fully getting what you want to get. You're not getting.
Profit down.
Bro, that's why. Hold on, let me tell you. That's why. No, because I already know where you're going because you already said you're going on a tangent that I can already tell that you're not. Let's take it like this. You're not playing the games. I'm trying to tell you. Exactly. It does. It does. It does. The thing is, I understand why the games.
Hostile dart inbound.
I'm not saying that you can't talk about it, but I'm saying that you don't know the oddities of a loot box because you're not playing the game. You can't tell me. Yes, because I'm playing the game. I could give you the odds on Call of Duty right now.
Hostile care
I
package.
can play. This is why I'm telling you. Let me break it down for you a second. I understand the reasons why. There's randomly generated loot box. I understand completely because they do want to extend your gameplay. That's why they put that stuff in there. That's why you don't. What I'm saying is that they're not randomly changing the oddities of a randomly generated thing in the first place. I'm not saying that everybody developer is doing that, but that's you just said it. You always saying this. I'm not saying everybody, but then you're saying everybody. Yes, so you just said I'm not saying everybody, and then when I'm correcting you, you say, well, it's everybody. It's all the loot boxes.
Be advised, hostile Cerberus inbound.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you the reason why this randomly it's not it's just if you had control. We all know the reasons for the randomly generated loot box. Look, this guy's cheating. We all know the reasons because they do want to extend the gameplay. They want you to keep playing. Obviously, of course they're gonna make money off of the loot boxes. Why do you think the microtransactions there? Is The Witcher put microtransaction for what? Why is there microtransaction in The Witcher? Bro, you can get certain items in The Witcher and purchase them. All right, let's go. With is the expansion free to play? Can you play the expansion free? All right. Why is the why you got to pay for the expansion, Ken?
Failed. New assignments incoming.
That was weak.
No. Listen. When you listen, this is why. No. Don't flip it. Answer the question. You just try to use. No. Hold up. Listen. Hey. Listen. If we're gonna have this conversation, this is the reason why I ask questions because I like to slowly dissect people's argument. That's the reason why I'm asking. That's the reason why I'm asking a dumbass question. Why are you paying for the expansion? Why are they charging you for the expansion? That's they brought up. They have small DLC content in there, right? That's free, but you're paying for the expansion, right? Why? Answer the question. Don't extend it. Answer the question. There you go. So why are you using that as a negative when it comes to microtransactions or loot boxes, sir? Bro, you just told me to bring up reasons why they charging you these things for loot boxes and stuff. I pulled.
I haven't,
That's bro. Ken, stop acting slow. There's a reason why I'm asking you why you're charging for expansion. I'm trying to bring it back to the loot boxes. The whole reason is for money. That's the whole reason why I'm asking you why do you think they're charging you for expansion? It's the same applied. It doesn't matter if it's an expansion, if it's DLC, if it's a loot box. They're charging you for money. That's why I'm asking you the questions. It doesn't, the whole concept, it doesn't matter what it is. Everybody has a difference of what expansions, they have a difference for microtransaction, however the devs want to perceive it. At the end of the day, they're charging you or they extending it for money, or they want to say, oh, you want to further support this? You can further support this by giving us your money, and here's the content. Yo, stop thinking about CD Projekt. I'm thinking about the overall thing. No, it's frustrating because the reason I brought up CD Projekt Red, because I know he's a Witcher fan, right? And the reason why I'm bringing up the expansion because I'm riling it back into microtransaction and the reasons why they are putting them in the game for them to give you money. They're giving you free content, but they're not giving you free expansion, right? Why? Because they want your money. It don't matter if the content is long and it's compelling. It doesn't matter. They want your money. The same reasons why there's a microtransaction or a loot box. No, because I'm not letting you talk because you're not even understanding a simple concept what I'm trying to bring up to you. Oh my. All right, go ahead. Yo, this. I don't. Yeah, I'm not. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. This is.
Overwatch down. Drop them. Target down. KIA.
UAV, ready for deployment.
EKIA.
Counter UAV on standby.
Friendly HCXD deployed.
How are they pushing you to pay for loot boxes in COD? Nah, I'm not gonna let you finish because you're bringing up a. No, listen. Nah, I can't let somebody finish that because it's a false statement.
How the fuck?
Nah, because you gotta have the experience.
How the fuck did I know that y'all niggas was arguing with Ken?
Hey yo, he's saying that COD they're pushing you to get the COD. Nah, because I can't let him finish.
I know the argument.
I can't let him finish, yo, because it's wrong.
Argument. Ken, I know your argument. I know his argument. I know Ken's argument, and I know why Barry is not letting him finish because Ken's argument
is wrong, bro.
It's not making. He used the same argument with EA. Go ahead.
Finish your statement, bro. Finish your statement, bro. My bad.
Down.
Okay.
Hostile UAV above.
Counter UAV. Authorization outright.
Is that application? You bring up European law with America. Yeah, I'm not going to hear it because do you play CoD? When's the last CoD you played? It's not the truth. It's not. Let me tell you something. Yes, in Call of Duty, you have randomly generated supply drops in the game that they tie it to your guns and how you get your guns in the game,
See,
right?
in World War II, that's not.
But that's not all Call of Duty. That's what I'm trying to tell this nigga. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're wrong. All right, so why? That's why I couldn't let him finish speaking. That's why I could. Bro, I'm saying that if there, this is what I'm saying. If there's something that developers are doing, that they're changing the randomness of the randomly generated procedural items, and they're not telling you that, that is illegal. That's what I'm saying. It's false advertising.
But even with wait. Even with COD,
Yo, so if I go to a store
in World War II, what COD does in World War II, see, no. What COD does with
Sam. Yo, get me. It's not illegal in Europe, but they. Yo, the slot machine, the slot machine. You have a randomly generated thing. Like if you turn it, you're getting random like slots or whatever. They're not if they are doing something where they are manipulating that randomness with the slot machine and not telling you, that is illegal.
That's illegal.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, you listen. You don't know the odds with randomly generated something. You don't know the odds. That's the point. You don't know the odds. I'm saying if they are manipulating the randomness already in the odds, so you can't win nothing. That is illegal. That's illegal practices.
But even if you do try to calculate the odds of a slot machine, so say you need to get 3 sevens to get a jackpot on the slot machine, right? You need to get 3 sevens in a row, right? But on the wheel, if on the wheel there's 5 other things on there for each little spinny thing, and the 7, those odds of you getting that just exponentially went up. But when it comes to loot boxes, and I use Call of Duty and it's specifically the newest COD, World War II, the loot boxes in World War II.
Yo, they saying can't share your voice. They can't hear you.
The loot boxes on The loot boxes on World War II
he ain't sharing the voice because you saying some bullshit.
It's extremely different than any other loot box system out there, because with the loot boxes on World War II, they have epic gun loot boxes where you open it up and you're guaranteed an epic weapon. They've got rare loot boxes.
Nah, don't say yes. You don't know, Ken. Don't say yes.
They got regular. They've got zombie loot boxes. There's all different types of loot boxes.
You're saying yes, like you knew that's what it was.
But regardless of the loot boxes, that's in Call of Duty, the loot boxes doesn't hinder or prevent you from being a good player. A lot of the loot boxes and microtransactions, a lot of the loot boxes and microtransactions that's in a lot of these games don't hinder or make you a better player. All of it still comes down to skill. Now, for Battlefield, with that whole shortcut shit is still something that's crazy to me. That's literally you cutting gameplay out of, you know, gameplay time just to get a lot of the shit, but that still doesn't mean that you're going to be good at the game. Now, when it comes to loot boxes in single player games, there aren't necessarily loot boxes. There's microtransactions. For instance, Assassin's Creed, they have what's called helix points, where you can buy the helix points and bypass the grind that it takes to get certain things, and you get it quicker and you just get stronger faster. But in a single player environment, that stuff doesn't matter, right? Because that's a single player environment.
Yo, Persona, before Ken came in the chat in his argument, right? This is why I like to give people visuals when I bring up my arguments, because I know some people don't play the game. Listen, hold up. This is why I said that it could be illegal. It doesn't matter what Call of Duty you play, whatever loot box it is, there's always going to be a disclosure on what you are getting with your in-game currency or your real money currency. They're going to have a disclosure here.
They tell you
Watch this stream real quick. Go into the stream, and let's look for a second. Right? I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You can get a rare.
Right here, common supply drop. No guarantees. Slight chance of dropping a rare, legendary, or epic item. Right? That's one. That's not a disclosure. Yes or no? Is that a disclosure? Is that a disclosure, sir? Yes or no, sir? No. Because the ignorance is pissing me off. The ignorance is pissing me off. Yo, the ignorance is pissing me off. Common supply drop. No guarantees. Slight chance of dropping rare, legendary, or epic items. Is that not a disclosure of what you're getting?
What?
Yo,
there isn't gonna be a numerical value to everything like that.
They're telling you you have a slight drop, a slight chance of getting a drop as such as a rare, a legendary, or epic. Ken, what is the name of the supply drop, sir?
Common.
Thank you. What do you mean does that have nothing to do? It's a common supply drop. They're telling you there's an odd of you getting. Common supply drop. No guarantees. Yo, this is alright, guys. We're gonna break this down really slow. Common supply drop. Common supply drop. Yo, hey, yo, am I losing it? Common supply drop. I'm gonna say it again. Common supply drop. No guarantee. Slight chances of dropping rare, legendary, or epic items in a common supply drop. What are you gonna get in a common supply drop, sir?
Common items.
Thank you. Thank you.
What does the what okay, explain this to me, Ken.
The odds are you have a slight chance in getting getting something outside.
Wait, my question is what does the odds have to do with anything though?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, hold
Crunk,
up.
this
No, no,
Crunk.
no,
This is what I'm saying, Crunk.
okay.
It is
Wait,
not.
what
This
this-
is not a
what
rare.
this-
This is not a rare,
hold on,
legendary, or
Bart,
epic item
Bart.
supply drop. This is a common
Bart,
supply drop.
hold
Your
on, dude.
odds
Let me
of when you opening this is to get common items.
Yo, wait, Ken, hold on, G.
What is
Hold
going on here?
Okay, Ken.
Bart, I mean, Ken, what do you talk? Ken, when you
hold
talk
up,
to
G.
Ken, when you talk
Hold
to a
up.
woman, what are the odds of you getting with her? What's the numerical odds? No. What do you mean?
Wait,
No, that
hold
same
on,
thing
Ken,
applies.
Ken,
That same
Ken,
thing
hold
applies.
up.
You can
Wait,
use that same logic.
Wait.
When
Hold
you go
on,
to the grocery store, what's
Hold
the
on,
odds of you
Persona,
getting hit by
wait
a car?
minute. Now,
It doesn't matter. There's
Hold
a
on,
gamble
wait
in
a minute.
everything.
Hey,
you
y'all hush for a
You're
second.
off topic, but
goddamn.
Evo is this? Yeah, Evo's this week. Yes.
Now, okay, I see where Ken coming from, and I see where Bart come from, but this is something that some people don't understand when it comes to loot boxes and COD. You want the numerical value because you want to know, but you don't go in expecting on a common drop to get no epic. That's just one of those things. You don't expect that. I'm talking about anything above. Hold on. I'm just saying, Kim, because you're not taking that into effect. If they say in this common supply drop, there is no guarantees. You already know if you open it, you're going to at least get 3 commons. That's automatic. You ain't guaranteed anything above those 3 commons. You have a slight chance to get something else.
Exactly. That's the disclosure.
But-
You said there's no disclosure.
But again, Ken, you are opening a Ken.
The odds is you're
Ken,
going to get
we
mostly a common supply. You're going to get common supply.
Ken, we all get this. No, hold on, Ken, because you still not. No, you're not getting it because one, you're up here looking for numbers on the slate when you're not expecting that. That is just a random occurrence. If you said, okay, if there was finagle with the, no, hold on, Ken. If there was a, wait, Ken, you ain't listening. If they were to tweak all the like ultra and weapon bribes and all this stuff, right? Where you were guaranteed, limited or superior, or exotic, whatever. If they was to tweak those to where those wouldn't start dropping.
Oh yeah. That's Ken. Yes. But his voice is not in my bad, Ken. Court. His voice is not enabled because of his job, so he don't want to. Yeah, that's because of his job. Let's respect that. My bad. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like, I understand you want to know what that slight number is, but a person that's getting nothing but common supply drops ain't even worried about that at that point, G. Like, I'm gonna keep that up. I'm just saying.
All right, so
but
let me read the next. Let me read the next. All right, go ahead. But that's what randomly generated is. That's what it is. There's always going to be a greater number for the more common items than the rare items. That's in every randomly generated procedural item that you in Final Fantasy 12 it happens. In anything that's randomly generated, you getting a common item is going to be more normal than you getting a rare item because the number is always going to be greater for the common stuff. But that's your whole argument. You saying that they're changing the oddities off that right there. What I'm saying. So you telling me they're going to change the larger value for you getting a common item to be greater than to getting a rare item that's already lower than the common. That's what you're saying? Hold on. This is a better example for because this is just common supply drop, right? My whole argument is saying that you saying that there's no disclosure. I'm pretty sure this is a disclosure as far as what you are getting with your stuff. Bro, that's it. That doesn't have nothing to do with them not having a disclosure on what you're getting when you purchase this item. There's a disclosure there letting you know that there's no guarantees, slight chance of getting a rare item, a legendary item, and an epic. That's the disclosure. If you going into it and say, oh my god, I didn't get an epic, you ain't read it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh, because you know why you didn't get an epic? You know what? They changed the numerical value instead of reading the damn disclosure right there telling you what you're gonna be getting. But this is a better example. Bro, I'm trying to tell you that the item is no, no, I'm not ignoring it because I'm telling you what the supply drop is. Is a common supply drop. You are getting common items. Why do you need a number to know what you're getting? That's what you're getting as a common item. They're giving you a better chance to telling you that, hey, in this common supply drop that you are guaranteed to get common items, you have a slight chance of getting a rare, epic, or a legendary item. But here's a better example. This is the disclosure. This is not Europe. This ain't Europe, bro. This is America. I'm trying to be on my Trump shit, but this is America. This is not Europe. Europe is opening a can of worms. Hey, Jalisa, in Europe right now, you can walk up to a girl and say, "Hey, I want to have sex with you." The girl be like, "Cool." That's the culture around there. Is that applicable in America? I'm listen. In America. No, in Europe, in Australia, they are different. There's a different policies. There's different guidelines with the game. It doesn't matter if it's in there. There's different. It's different. It's a different country. They have a different kind of culture and how they push out their games. There's some games that's not even in Australia, but it's okay here in America.
Oh,
Doesn't mean it's like, oh, you know what? This game shouldn't be here in America because Australia don't have it. No. No, I'm saying that you bringing up Europe is dumb. That is stupid to bring up Europe in your in an argument that has to deal with American policies.
you know what? Here's the but
What are you talking
Ken,
about? What are you talking about, Ken?
wait, everybody calm down for a second. I think the biggest problem is you have too many types. Like, okay, just for example, COD. You got the common, the rare, then the weapon bribes, right? There's too many different varieties of loot box. There's not just one.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to sit there and say, okay, well, what's the chance of me getting this on the epic weapon bribe? Even though you're guaranteed a weapon, like,
What are your chances
yeah,
of getting the weapon that you want? That's the issue. That's that whole different argument. I'm not even complaining about that. I have my no. It doesn't. It doesn't.
But
That's not what's in place. That's not
but
what's in
here's-
place of
but-
the loot box system that he has.
but
That's the
here-
reason why
here-
me bringing
but
up the
here's-
disclosure of
but
the
here's
item.
the
If we purchase
thing,
an item, they go ahead. Yo, that is a completely different argument. I'm not even arguing that. I'm saying that whatever you purchase, there's a disclosure on what you're getting. In this loot box that I'm about to purchase, it's not saying you are guaranteed an AK 47. It's saying you're guaranteed a rare items. No, it's not yo, anybody Anybody that knows me when it comes to supply drops in Call of Duty, know I'm not for this supply drop in Call of Duty. That's why I said it's a completely different argument you're bringing up here. That's you bringing up a whole different side of things. I don't want this system right here. I'm not with the system. I'm arguing what you are saying about their oddities and they switching up the numbers and all that stuff. I'm saying that anything that you purchase here in this country, there is a disclosure on what you are purchasing. I just read out a disclosure. You said no, that is not a disclosure. There's no numbers to whatever, bro. You just said. Yes, that's what you just said. We can go back to this stream and they can't hear you. But yo, you just said it. You said when I read out the disclosure, you said no, that is not a disclosure. Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, so a disclosure has to give you the numerical odds. That's what you saying? Do you not know? Do you not know what you are purchasing after reading this comment here? So you don't know that you're not getting a common supply drop if I spend 10 crypto keys.
Huh? My phone is dead.
Bro, you're not going to get the numerical value in a random generated system. You're not. Which game do you know the numerical values and the oddities in a random? It could be single player, multiplayer. Which game do they give you the numerical numbers for what you're going to get in a treasure chest?
Ken,
Bro, I did not one time said it was not existent. I know what a random generator. I just sat down here and I told you I know there's the higher number for a common item than a rare item. I just said that.
Ken, where are you getting your information from? You play these games? Then the conversation's over, in my opinion. If not, yeah, it is, because if you're not playing the games, you can't speak on what's going on in the games. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna treat you like these Twitter niggas. You're not playing the games, you can't speak on the shit. Moving on, yo, Barry, send me an invite. You can't because you're not playing no games. They got loot boxes in them. So what are you talking about? You're not playing none of these games. What's the last card that you bought? What's the last card that you bought? What's the last Battlefield you bought? What's the last?
It's not pathetic. You gotta ask it. You gotta ask that stuff.
What's the last game you played? Because if you were playing these games, you would see the systems for yourself. Okay, so what's the last game that you physically bought that had microtransactions or loot boxes? Barry, send me an invite.
Yo, you don't need the numbers. You don't need the numbers, bro. Why do you need the numbers to knowing that you're gonna get? That's on him. That's on him.
Are you spending 16 grand?
That's on him. He don't have no discipline. You don't need it. You don't need to spend 1,600.
Wait, are you talking about the dude that spent 10,000 on FIFA? What?
Nah, they don't hide it. They don't hide it. They tell you what you are getting. They tell you.
Wait.
Yo, I don't see you on there.
What he was looking for was what he actually spent on the boxes, like the Ultimate Team, which equaled up to over like $10,000.
That's just an idiot.
But But he also said he had no problem with it because he had disposable income.
He's lying. He wouldn't have.
Yo, so he ain't seen, he ain't noticed or realized something when he got to his $100 purchase. Come on, man, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop, stop. That don't even make no stop. That's on him. He has no discipline as far as how he wants to spend his money. You don't need none of that stuff unless you're paying a certain mode like franchise modes and all that shit. Bro, I'm not arguing or disagreeing none of that stuff. My whole argument is coming with
that gaming it gives you a gaming is gaming a lot is a fucking mental disorder. Like these niggas say all types of bullshit. Like
I'm not even arguing that this is a type of gambling. I'm not arguing none of that. I'm just arguing the fact that I guess I'm senile or I'm going deaf. You just said that there's no disclosures with these purchases.
Cam, when's the last time you've been to a casino? Like an actual casino? I'm asking you a question. And you have. Why? Why? Your odds, what were your odds of winning?
Illegal. Illegal. Did they give you the numerical value or the numerical number on the slot machines? My thing is with a slot machine, somebody know what they're getting into when they go into a slot machine.
Severely diminished. The car. Nah, you don't, because you still gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
Oh?
Nah, because when they deal the cards out, you don't know what cards you're getting. You could get a shitty deck. But what are the odds of you having that? What are the odds of you having a flush or a full house? And those are good odds. Man, listen, bro. But you're shitting on loot boxes when your odds of getting a good gun in loot boxes are better than getting a full house in this card game shit, or getting a royal flush or whatever the fuck. So again, what? Wow, these niggas camping in the back.
I ain't gonna say
they're not gonna disclose the odds.
Niggas don't give a fuck. I'm just. No, I'll say this, Ken. I know. I know you're saying that people will be more apt to not do it, but nigga, some people just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna keep that above.
Tempest discharged. TACOM, get a CUAV overhead.
Yo, that's why I told you from the beginning of the stream. Yes, that's why it is randomly generated, so they can get more money out of the people. That's why it is. You know what I mean? I'm not arguing that fact. I'm arguing of you saying that they're not whatever you purchasing, regardless if it's random or they're not giving you the odds. There's a disclosure on what you are getting. You can read in on what you are getting. That's my argument. You saying that they manipulate the odds already in these games, and I'm not. I didn't say it's not possible. I say it's illegal if they are doing that. That's illegal. You guys said that it's not illegal for them to have a disclosure. That's like yo, like this right here. Listen, right here, I'm bringing COD again for example. COD have a rare supply drop that you can purchase with your in-game currency in the game, right? In the disclosure, it says guaranteed a rare item, and you know you have a slight chance that you have all that stuff there. If you don't get a rare item in that supply drop, that is something considered wrong right there, right? You can say that's wrong, right? I honestly I gotta know more information on that.
Wait, are you talking about? Oh, wait, Ken, are you talking about the XP? I mean, that ain't the same as loot boxes.
For
That ain't the
XP,
same
that
as
has to
loot
do with
boxes.
loot boxes.
What the fuck does XP got to do with loot? Man, this is why I'm not listening. What does XP have to do with loot boxes, bruh? Nah, there is no correlation with that. What?
I mean, I kind of see it, but I wouldn't use that as an example.
Bro, if they were to say, yo, they have a loot box in Destiny, and they said that you are guaranteed with your purchase to get a legendary item in this loot box, and if you don't get a legendary item, you telling me that is not illegal? They're not doing that. You saying something about XP? I don't know about no XP. But my thing is Crunk. My thing Crunk. They are telling you. But that's the reason why I brought up COD, because don't they have a description let you know what you're gonna get? You don't know specifically what you're gonna get, but you have an idea like, okay, I might get this rare item or I might get this. That's the whole argument that we's having.
You're authorized to engage.
Bro, I
Hostile UAV incoming.
they have to be a numerical idol and randomly generated stuff.
Okay, okay, but
They don't have to tell you, bro. We just had an argument about the whole casino and stuff. Are they telling you the oddities with the slot machines? No, we already know this is some form of gambling. Yes, bro. Anything illegal, you gotta catch them doing it. if somebody robbed the bank, if you ain't see the nigga rob the bank, you know what I'm saying? You gotta catch him, right? The cops gotta catch a nigga, right? It's like, oh yeah, you know what?
Okay.
You robbed the bank, sir. We got you on camera. We saw you.
Kill.
There will be evidence if they are manipulating. You have to catch him. You just said we have to catch him doing it. How you gonna catch him?
Seraph down.
Friendly UAV inbound.
But I'm saying the point is, you still have to, regardless of what it is, they ain't getting caught. You still have to. You saying that you still have to figure them out that they are doing something wrong. It applies with anything somebody does illegal. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't change. No, I'm saying that if you have something, I'm saying this is what I'm saying. They have disclosures on what you are getting within the items. It's not specifics. They're not giving you specifics as far as you're getting this gun. They're giving you a disclosure saying that you might get a rare, you might get that. That's a disclosure what you're getting. In that disclosure, if you are not getting what they said that you are so guaranteed to get, that is illegal. That's what I'm saying. I don't see nobody doing that.
Wraith inbound.
Yeah, but you're saying that they are
God
tweaking
damn it, bruh.
the odds
I
of
fucking-
you getting whatever you gotta get. I'm saying that if they have a disclosure of what you're supposed to get, and they are tweaking that, that is illegal. You cannot do that. But you don't. You don't have to.
Ken, when you walk up to a girl and try to holler at her, what are the odds of you getting a number? Nigga, it doesn't matter. The same odds apply, bruh. What are you talking about, bruh?
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
You tell me, what are the odds? You're talking odds in slot machines and shit, but won't apply it to nothing else. But come on, there's odds in everything, nigga. What are the odds of you getting her number? Yes, there are! There's odds in everything that I'm talking about in odds of, no, I'm not speaking games, I'm speaking period. You're speaking odds and loot boxes and how it's wrong that they're not disclosing those numbers. But
My thing is, you're saying that these companies, you're saying that the company's supposed to disclose
girl and getting her number.
these odds.
What are the odds of that? Tell me, Ken. What are the odds? How is that a straw man argument? But you're okay with walking up to her and still trying to get her number, right? Yes or no? Are you still okay with walking up to her and getting her number? Are you still okay with walking up to... Okay, but are you okay with walking up to the woman and getting her number? I'm asking you a question. This isn't an argument.
You're saying that
Really?
you're saying that developers are supposed to give you the numerical values of the oddities of them getting the items, like. But what is the argument if they're not supposed to? You're not saying that they're supposed to.
They should.
I'm confused. You just said that they're not supposed to give it to you, but you said they should.
If they give the
I just asked you. I said you saying that the developer is supposed to give you the oddities, the numerical value of the oddities of you getting an item. You just said that you're not supposed. They don't have to, but you just said they should.
My blade always thirsts for more.
What what will disclosing those numbers do for you or for gamers?
So, kind of, let me ask you this question: if they add the numerical
It still won't
oddity
change nothing.
number
That's
or
what I'm saying.
whatever, will you play the game?
This is what I'm saying. Them adding the numerical value wouldn't change
Will you
anything.
play the game? I'm asking you. I'm not bringing up no arguments. I'm asking you a question, bruh.
Hey yo,
This is not an argument. I'm asking you if they put the numerical oddities in the game, will you play the games with the loot boxes?
this
Yes
is
or no?
this is what I'm saying.
If the answer is no, the conversation's over.
Even
That's why he won't answer it. That's why he won't answer it, because he knows what the answer is. It's
Hey
not
yo,
a straw
Wavy,
man.
all
plays
my
in-
Spartans out was good, man.
It plays into this entire conversation because you're arguing a point about something that you don't play, support, or believe in. So, any game, Ken. What are you talking about? Any game with loot boxes, Ken. Will you buy the game if they add the numerical oddities? If they don't, then this conversation is pointless because it's talking to a wall.
I mean, it is a good question because your reasoning for not playing the game is because they had the loot boxes without the
You won't
numerical
buy the
value,
games
right?
because you don't like the systems that are put in place. So if they put a numerical oddity, no, what I'm saying is that since you didn't buy and play Call of Duty Black Ops 3, everything you said is null and void and mute because you don't play the games. So your arguments don't matter. You're not playing the games. It's different if you support the game and don't like the stuff that's being done in the. So then why are we sitting here arguing about something that you won't support? Anyway,
But yo, Ken,
moving on.
you don't have to support it though. You can buy the game and not support the loot boxes.
You can play every COD without doing loot boxes. You know that, right? Sure.
Spectre kill.
Ken, are you willing? Are you willing to pay $100 for a game?
Engineer down.
So if you're okay with playing $100 for a game, why aren't you okay with buying the loot boxes?
Hostile down. Outrider neutralized.
Do you buy DLC?
That's
So
subjective,
Black Ops,
man.
wait, so
That's
Black Ops
subjective.
3 isn't good?
Hostile UAV
Plus available.
Have you bought and
Come
played
on,
Black
man.
Ops 3?
Come on.
What is the last COD that you bought and played, Ken? Then
You wildin'.
your
You're
points are
wildin'.
null and void. Again, your points are null and void, Ken. Like
You're wildin'.
yes, they are because you. Ken, a beta and playing the fucking actual game are two different things, bruh. You don't play these games. What's the last sports game you bought and played, Ken? Because again, the point. I'm not moving the goalpost because the goalpost isn't being moved at all because the way you feel about loot boxes, or the way that you feel about microtransactions, it's unknown. It's understood. You don't support these games, but the fact that you're still arguing points about games that you don't play makes no sense. You don't play or buy none of these games. None of these games that have loot boxes you don't play. Why? Would you listen to somebody that's talking shit about Witcher 3 that's never played Witcher? Would you listen to someone
Hostiles have destroyed your UAV.
But I'm saying if you got your wish, that's why I said the question that he asked was a good question, because if they're not putting the stuff in the game, and
Counter UAV awaiting orders.
oh shit, I mean yeah, if you didn't have the loot box, yeah.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. No, you wouldn't. You're lying. You're lying. Dude, Black Ops 2 was like 8 years ago, bruh. What are you talking about, bruh?
But you said it was shit.
And you said it was shit. So then what would you buy? Why would you buy Black Ops 3 if Black Ops 2 was shitty? Or why would you buy Ghost Advanced Warfare World War 2? Any COD after Black Ops 2? If you just said yourself that all those CODs have been shitty after Black Ops 2 or whatever the fuck. Oh, you wouldn't, bruh. No, you wouldn't, because... No, you wouldn't, because Call of Duty has... Okay, so... Yes, I do. Call of Duty... Okay, let me ask you this question. Has Call of Duty... Like, since they started adding loot boxes... And I'm gonna use Call of Duty as an example, because, you know, it's a good game. Has Call of Duty cut out any content since adding in loot boxes? Have they released any COD unfinished? So then where, yo, again, and this is where the conversation ends, because the questions that you need to answer, you don't know, because you don't play these games. This goes back to my point. Because they don't have loot, because it has loot boxes, and you don't like the system that's in there. But is Black Ops 3 an incomplete game? Yes or no? Is Black Ops 3 an incomplete game? Yes or no, Ken? Alright, I'm done. Now I'm done. It has everything to do with it has everything. No, I'm not using straw men. I'm asking you questions. I'm asking you if Black Ops 3 is a complete game. Yes or no? Yeah. Yes, it has a story, it has the zombies, and it has the multiplayer. It's a complete game.
Enemy racks rolling in.
So because it's a complete game, why didn't you just buy it anyway and not buy the loot boxes?
Terrible performance, CD. Come on home.
Why you worrying about those people?
Yo,
It don't.
what? Yo, I can't, bruh. I can't do this.
It doesn't, Ken. Stop it.
So,
Loot boxes is not going to change Call of Duty gameplay. If you enjoy Call of Duty gameplay, it ain't going to...
Where Michi? I need Michi here.
Listen, Black Ops 3 is a perfect example where the DLC weapons that you can get, it all ties into the supply drop. So DLC weapons are going to be randomly generated unless you do the certain contracts. On, Bro, it doesn't listen. It doesn't even matter because, it
I
doesn't
need
because
Michi here.
if all the Call of Duties, you need to do certain requirements for like guns or get certain headshots. What if the person's not getting those kind of things? How would they get like the certain guns and all that stuff in the game? If you're not good enough in the game to play it to get 100 headshots so you can unlock this gun, or 100 hit fire shots to get this thing, whatever it is, because they always had challenges instead of the loot boxes or supply drops in the older cards. If you couldn't do any of the challenges, how are you going to unlock those guns?
They can what? Pad the challenges?
I'm
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, I don't explain that. I don't get that.
Nah, I played Battlefront 2. Listen, there's things that Battlefront 2 people was complaining about. Day one in the game, it was not there. I'm like level 20 and change in Battlefront 2, and I have almost all the heroes and villains, and I ain't purchased not one loot box or anything. What, Battlefront? Nah, people knew about that. They were vocal about it. Angry Joe before the game came out.
There was a lot. They knew about the because it was in the beta. All that.
Nah.
All that shit.
It was
Yes,
the
it
beta.
was.
It was the beta that they had.
It was in the beta.
Where people was like, "Yo, what is going on
why
here?"
people
And
were
they
mad.
assessed how long it would took to get like a hero and all. The game didn't fully come out yet.
Is the future.
Beacon is live.
No, it was
Nah.
before because that's why
Bro,
that
bro,
people
because when
lost
it-
their shit because in the beta you was able to buy loot boxes in the beta and they were saying that a lot of the cards, the gun cards and stuff like that was in the loot boxes and the game was the beta was hella
And
pay
it would
to win.
take if you didn't pay for anything, it would have took you mad long to unlock certain heroes and villains.
And they changed
They
that before
changed
the
it.
game came out.
Yeah.
Firebreak neutralized.
No. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong asking that.
You're not wrong in asking for that, but for thinking,
No.
but for assuming that a game isn't good or that a game
Because
isn't
of
complete because
microtransactions.
it has microtransactions is where you're wrong. There's a lot of games out here that are complete, but also have the tacked on microtransactions and loot boxes.
Yo, Alpha, what's good, man?
Enemy down.
So if Call of Duty was to just put the guns behind microtransactions where you still had to spend real world money to get them, you'll be fine with that. Would you buy the game? So you would give them more money outside the 60 regardless. You're still hung up over the fact that there's no numerical oddity or the fact that you
the
can't just
difference-
outright buy the weapons.
The difference between a microtransaction and a loot box, well, most games, you don't have to use actual currency to purchase a loot box. You have in-game currency to do that. Microtransaction, you have to have you have to purchase that with real money. You know what I mean? People are complaining about loot boxes and stuff like that, but most of the time you don't have to purchase it with real money. You're doing that with in-game money.
Especially in World War II, you don't gotta purchase no loot boxes. You can get all the guns by doing the orders. Literally. No, not World War II. Call of Duty World War II. It's not. I don't believe it, Ken. I don't believe you because I'm actually playing these games.
But what is wrong with the dev?
Some of the shit that you say.
What is wrong with the dev giving you? What is wrong with the dev actually making you play the game?
That's the shit that doesn't make sense. No, that's no.
Nah.
I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying there's no loot boxes in Black Ops 3. I would be an idiot to say that. What I'm saying is the loot boxes in Black Ops 3 do not prevent the game from being complete, nor does it make you a better gamer.
Yeah.
You can still, I don't got the only DLC weapon I got in this game is the M14, and I still slaughter niggas. What are you talking? Yo, man. What I'm saying that I never said you said that, Ken. I'm saying that the microtransactions in these games, I mean the loot boxes in Black Ops 3 do not make you a better gamer. It doesn't hinder the gameplay. There is no gameplay cut. It doesn't make the gameplay worse. It doesn't make the game worse or imbalance. It's still the same COD through and through. I've only got one DLC weapon, which is the M14, and I mow niggas down with my weapons. And I don't use the DLC weapon. I use Barry, what I use? Man of War, Can 44, XR2.
Yeah, you have the games, the weapons that you gain through leveling up.
Base weapons. These niggas out here running around peacekeepers, XSMCs, MSMCs, and all this shit.
All I'm saying, my argument is with this whole stream is that not all microtransactions and loot boxes are necessarily bad. You know what I mean? Just because you see those words, but you did equate it to all. You use one example and equate that developers would do this with their games with loot boxes.
I
just said that all microtransactions and loot boxes are not bad.
Check off. Get a counter UAV out.
Loot boxes are different because you can purchase loot boxes without actual money. How is that worse? Because you're getting random generated shit. You're not purchasing nothing.
Spectre kill. That's a kill.
All I'm saying is that you can't equate everybody with the same practices just because they want to put microtransactions or loot boxes in their game.
Battery defeated.
I don't think Activision is egregious at all, especially with their main game, Call of Duty or Overwatch. I don't think Overwatch loot boxes are bad. You don't have to purchase nothing. People are getting mad because they got to play the game. If you enjoy the game, play it. And you earn whatever you want. There's a time in Black Ops 3 I had like over 500 cryptocurrency.
Capacitor's maxed out. Can confirm.
But I don't play EA like that. But Activision, I know with the games I play like Overwatch and CoD, I don't see it as that egregious because you don't have to purchase anything. You can earn everything in game. Isn't that what everybody want?
I would say Battlefield is worse than CoD when it comes to that shit, because
Yeah,
you got
niggas got shortcuts
in the
shit.
game to where
Everybody
it's
defend
cutting
it.
you out from having to fucking even level up, nigga.
When you bring it up, it's like, well, you don't have to purchase it. Same thing applies with CoD.
Yeah, you don't gotta purchase the shit in CoD. You got full-fledged shortcuts, like cutting out gameplay. Like, you don't gotta play through the game and grind to get to a level. You can just get some shortcut. Nigga, to me, that's worse than fucking loot boxes. In my opinion. Nigga, you, like, this killing... What? No. Now you about to do... Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm quiet. Go ahead. No, it's not, my man. The shortcuts in Battlefield are cutting. You don't have to play the game to get to that level. You can buy
Bring back Xenogears.
level.
The Xenogears classic.
Tango down.
Counter UAV awaiting orders.
How did that nigga knife me?
What? But like I said, loot boxes, you don't have to, like I said, I've been saying, you don't have to purchase it with in-game bread. A microtransaction you have to purchase with your I mean, you have to, loot boxes you don't have to purchase with your actual money. Microtransaction you have to purchase it with your money. Loot boxes, gamers, you have the choice to either play the game and earn whatever you need to purchase to loot box in-game stuff, or you can just have the microtransaction to purchase the in-game currency to buy the loot box. Bro, but it's not mandatory, man. It's not. You don't have to put microtransactions in Persona 5 or what they did. You have a complete game right there. Yeah, but that's a complete game right there. But I'm saying it doesn't matter. You can have a complete game and have loot boxes in your game. Doesn't mean that your game is not. Just because you see a loot box system in the game doesn't mean the game is not complete. Hey, EA do what they do in certain games. Not all EA published games is bad with whatever they do. That's my argument. That's why I brought up the whole hate for Call of Duty and CoD, and you're equating it to every microtransaction loot box. When I brought it up because when I have conversations with people, or arguments with people, that's the first thing they bring up is loot box with Call of Duty. They're not talking about mechanics. They're not talking about loot box. And that's why I sat down here and I'm showing people this is the only microtransaction COD has had since the beginning of this generation is these COD points. Everything else you can do everything in game. What is now people have an issue with in-game because when you see the in-game and loot box, they're going to always assume that the developers are padding the game so you can play it longer and it take you a longer time to earn whatever you got to earn. You know what I mean? That's the first assumption when they see that. And I know you about to say it right there. But they are. I know you about to say it. 'Cause that's what everybody does. You don't know that they aren't.
It's my turn.
Why I can't say that? All right, but I'm not assuming it. People are assuming it. I'm not the one assuming that stuff. Where are people assuming that? Didn't say they weren't what?
It's my turn.
No, I said if they are doing that, that's illegal. If you have a disclosure saying that if you get in this item and you this is what you're gonna get, and you're not getting it, or they're changing the numbers for you to get your chance of what they disclose that you should get, I'm saying that's illegal. That's what I'm saying. I don't see any game that I play when it comes to either an EA game or Activision game. I don't see them doing that.
What direction is that? What level design? Come on, in the actual maps or like the leveling up your character?
Fuck, man. Loot boxes are cool as long as it doesn't affect the gameplay.
Are you kidding me?
Well, most developers are. It doesn't really affect the gameplay. People just hate the name. I'm not saying that everybody that has a loot box. Oh, I didn't even see the car. That doesn't do it.
Nigger boxers?
Nah, I can't attack.
I don't know. That seems like some bullshit. I don't know.
I'm more attack.
You're entitled to your own opinion, but I feel like that's bullshit. You're speaking. You just making something up because you haven't played CoD since Black Ops 2, so you can't tell me that the level design of these games are shitty if you haven't played these games since Black Ops 2. You don't know what the level of design is like because you don't play the games. You're speaking out your ass. How? You the last one you played was Black Ops 2. Alright, Cal. Alright. Last COD you played was Black Ops 2, but you hate the level design. Nigga, you ain't played none of them past that to even know what the fuck the level design is.
Oh nah, he doesn't have his mic on because for work issues. Not issues, but because of his job. Yeah, he doesn't.
We're talking
he doesn't
to a ghost, guys.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. We're talking to a ghost.
I don't think not everybody disagree with you. People disagree with me. I'm more like, yo, I just want people to be experiencing what they talking about or read a disclosure. Just don't see the word microtransaction and loot box and automatically assume it's something bad. If somebody supports a game that has microtransaction and stuff like that, yo, people deem them as, oh, you. I understand the hate of it, but I don't see everything as bad. Like I said, not all loot boxes are the same. That's what I'm trying to say.
I play a lot of games with loot boxes, especially COD, and them shits ain't never took away from my enjoyment or the game being good or me being good at the game. That doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. It's not about different taste in games. I play JRPGs, RPGs, and all that shit as well. It's not about having different tastes. It's just you stand by, not liking microtransactions or whatever, which I get. But
and JRPGs is slowly getting the microtransactions in there.
Facts. They are loot boxes. I mean, loot boxes and all that. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know. But that's okay. You're willing to spend that, right? You'll spend that? No, I'm asking. I'm asking you a question. That's okay. You're willing to spend that. Will you spend the $7 on the character?
Nomad kill.
It's mine.
Well, that cheap ass character that you have an advantage of.
Oh, how is Reese?
Nomad neutralized.
Oh yeah, I ain't hearing from that nigga in a minute.
He married, right? Or something now? Or he getting... Oh, it's just... what are you studying for?
Clearly inferior.
Oh, wow. That's what's up.
I would
Oh,
definitely.
yeah, that's
like
big.
to
That's big
see-
money. That's big money right there.
Targets fried.
That's like $150,000 right there. You making... That's like entry level shit.
Frag incoming.
Oh, you taking Wednesday? That's what's up. That's what's up, bruh. Oh yeah, I'm about to I'm recertified next month for my CCNA.
Wait, so Bond really about to sit here and make a video about GT Sport? This dumb son of a bitch.
You play that game?
Yo, Bond overplayed the game, bro, to know what it is. That's what me and Hardhead was just talking
wanna
about.
hear
Like,
it.
niggas is not even playing the game. Like, they're being gaming politicians. That's what's pissing me off. People would rather tell you, I don't need to play the game to tell you about the
Speak
game.
on it.
And the people that is playing the game is like, yo, why are we listening to you?
Yep.
That's why, yo,
that's
real
the shit
talk, that's
don't
why I
like,
went
bruh.
so hard on you earlier, Ken, because I'm like, yo, it's like,
Oh,
yo,
you went
you're
hard on the band?
negating, you're negating the days upon days I'm playing to tell you how the system is,
Who
because
the fuck is this behind
I
you?
don't need to
Get the
play it
fuck
because
out
I
of
know it has loot boxes in there. I
Yo,
hate that
I
shit
swear to
about gaming,
God.
man. I hate that.
Ice.
I'm not saying that talking about hate shit about the game. I'm talking about the loot box system. Like people talk about a loot box system to a game that they're not playing. You know what I mean? How you just because the game has the loot box in there, how do you know how it's implied? How do you know how it's working if you're not playing the game? That's where people is gathering their opinions on, because they just see, oh, Gran Turismo Sport is offering microtransactions in their game. Let me make this video to deem it a bad game. This is how bad for gaming. You didn't read how the microtransactions are implied. You didn't know what you're getting from it. And it could be simple. Yo, Gran Turismo, they have gave mad free content in that game if you purchase it. And you know what I'm saying? If you have a microtransaction to further your support for the game, what is the issue?
Look, here's the fucked up thing about the whole Gran Turismo microtransactions. The game's been out since October of last year. Since October of last year, every month we have had constant updates. They giving us tracks, cars, every month, just giving us something. This last update, they gave us a track that has like 6 different variations, because the track is actually that dang big to have 6 different variations. 7 new cars, one which I just bought today, even though they had a microtransaction where I can spend $3 to get it. It's either like, do you have the 2 million or you want to spend $3? They ain't saying, hey, you gotta, if you want to get this car, you got to spend money to get this car. No, there are actually cars in GT that you cannot get unless you play the game. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I know about. Yeah, I mean, I know about Kazunori saying what he's saying, and it's multiple articles out there stating that, but it's articles wording it like a person asks him, "Are we gonna have microtransactions like the previous GTs?" The previous GTs were, okay, you give me money, I give you certain amount of credits. In game money, whatever. to spend on whatever parts you want. Whatever parts, whatever cars, whatever. And you know back then, when GT was actually about, customizing your car and doing whatever, if you had a person actually going out and spending hella bread on a certain car, and you just go into an open lobby, which they didn't have FIA certified lobbies or anything like that going on.
After a while, man.
They automatically had the advantage, right off rip, and all they had to do was spend a couple of dollars. Not saying that you can't earn that, outright on the older GTs, but they also had stuff like tracks. They had paid content outside of just like the money. You could do they had free content and they had paid content. Like, hey, if you want to play on this track, these cars, blah, blah, you got to pay this much. And he was saying no to those systems, and that was it. So everybody just thought, okay, no microtransactions, period. When he was actually just saying, no, we're not going to do.
What you trying to say, Core, is that they just read the title and they assumed, just like what gamers do in general.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I can't listen to it. And this ain't no shot at you, Ken. I'm speaking in general. I mean, you in this pool too, but I'm speaking in general. This ain't just you. I can't listen to niggas that don't play the games. Like, if you're not playing the games, your opinion don't matter to me, because it's like you don't know what I know, nigga. You're not playing the fucking game. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me GT is anti-consumer when you don't fucking play the game? How you gonna tell me COD is bad because there's no story or whatever the fuck when you don't play the fucking game? The fuck, yo, man, listen, bro. Listen, man, this community is full of fucking fake ass niggas. Yo, man, listen, man. It's not just you. I'm not speaking on you, bro. I'm just speaking in general. Not necessarily you, bro. Speaking in general.
Confirming kill.
Sectors awaiting orders.
But here's
All
my
of what,
thing.
though?
If a game,
What's being cut out the game?
Hold on. But if a game isn't coming cut out, with pieces cut out or stuff like that, like GT, but they're constantly adding, and then they give you the option to say, hey, you could either, if you want this certain car, but you don't have the money, and you don't want to, take the time, there might be an event coming up, you got to have it like in the next 15 minutes, you can just pay this, have the car.
Or you can grind. They giving niggas options. Niggas like options, right?
But again, here's the killer thing about GT. Every car that you have offered, or that they have on offer right now, they said it's only a car that's up to $2 million. All them other cars that's above that, you cannot get with those with the microtransactions. Now, yes, you can get a lot of cars that's under $2 million, but are you seriously gonna pay a microtransaction to get a dang Mazda RX-7 when the sucker's only $45,000? That's one race. And this is not taking into the fact that people don't know about the campaign structure. When you go through your training, every time you complete a certain amount of events, they give you a car. You literally have structured events where you can get cars. You drive 35 miles a day, you get a car. I have literally logged in 70 plus days on this game. I have literally got a car every single day.
So you're saying the microtransaction is not necessary, you can still earn it. It's just for those people that want the shortcut.
It's not necessary. It's just like, if you want it, there it is. But it's not necessary. Plus,
but it's the same thing in real life, man. When someone's fat and they want to lose weight, you can either go to the gym or you can go get gastric bypass. Listen, man, niggas want the shortcut.
But Barry,
it's all kind of everything in life, man.
Because of this, you cannot progress in GT unless you do the sports. the sports mode.
Mm-hmm.
The sports mode is regulated. It is balanced across the board, so you can go spend $3 to get this dang Mercedes Le Mans car.
I got no gun.
Everybody is balanced out. Everybody is literally balanced out on the horsepower, on the weight. So it's not about who has the faster car when you go into them events. It's about who's the better driver.
The thing is, Court, you play the game, you can say that in your video. If somebody make a video, you can say that in the comment section. They're not trying to hear you. They're trying to hear the charismatic, the charismatic opinion that sounds good and it helps their agenda.
Oh my God, I need a gun.
Yeah, it helps their agenda, but they're also a dumbass because, like, you ain't never talked
Yo, come
about
down here,
GT
Persona. There's a gun
Sport
here.
I got it.
You didn't make not now mention the GT Sport from when it launched until now, until they did microtransactions. But yet, you the same person that said, hey, Persona 5 is great. Persona 5 has microtransactions.
Mm-hmm.
And that had
Come on with
one.
a fucking shotgun, man! Come on with this shit!
So you want to sit here and do a whole collapse
Fucking
video
shotguns.
on GT just because it's got optional microtransactions which you don't even really need. But hey,
This game
Persona
garbage,
5
man.
is a great game. You know, I had my doubts on it, but it turned my life around. It's a great game. I apologize for all y'all that like it. I like it too. Again, microtransactions sitting right there, day one. Ain't said a goddamn motherfucking thing. Goddamn hypocritical son of a bitches.
Fuck out of here, bitch. Stupid ass bitch.
They love it.
Like that's really why I hate.
Yo, these shotgun
people-
niggas need to die, bruh. These niggas, yo, oh my God.
Shotguns in this game is OP, bro.
But like,
Oh my
that's
God.
really why I hate when people talk about like these microtransactions and loot boxes because they ain't genuine. It's really not, and it's annoying as shit. It's like you just doing shit just to do shit at this point.
Oh, you gaming politicians, man. It's not about playing the game. It's about being being politically correct
Now, and you know with Ken,
Niggas out here trying to be Al Sharpton for gaming. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man. That's what it is, bro.
My people, they always get no present. These microtransactions and all this. Fuck up, man. Niggas out here, y'all should post that on Twitter. Niggas out here trying to be Malcolm X and Martin Luther King for gaming. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, it's not. It's a lot of these other niggas that still don't buy these games, or even if they do buy the games, they don't play them, bruh. You got niggas that claim they've been playing games since the 80s that got a PS4 and Xbox One, but won't pick up the PS4 exclusives, talking about they'll wait till it come to Xbox. Bro, I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that. Nigga, look on Twitter. What you mean, who is that? It's every single one of them niggas, man. Go look on Twitter, man. I don't want to hear that, man. It ain't about age, man. It's about common sense and thought process. What's that shit, Barry? That saying you said? It's not about who you are underneath. It's about what you do in the public that whatever the fuck. However,
it's not who you are underneath, but it's the things that you do that defines
you. In this instance, it's the things that you say that defines you. And if you talking stupid shit like that, I don't give a fuck when the fuck you started gaming. You could have been playing games with Jesus, nigga. If you talking stupid, you a dumbass nigga, bruh. Your opinion is null and void, man. I don't want to hear that, man. It's the same thing when niggas was talking about they don't want to play Japanese games, but hyping up Octopath. Niggas talking about they don't want to play all these games, but asking for Yakuza. It's the same thing niggas talking about Spider-Man ain't all that important, but crying to the devs to put it on their console. It's about these niggas talking about they not picking up Call of Duty because of the fucking there's no single player in the game, but trying to get in the beta. Fuck out of here, bruh. These niggas is hypocrites. These niggas is all talking because they want to be accepted by other niggas on the internet. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck all these niggas that's talking all that stupid shit, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. Because it's fake. You come off as fake, man. That shit is very fake to me.
Oh,
It's very fake. It's
fake.
different. It's different if you felt that way through and through. It's whatever. But if you talking about all this bullshit about how this is wrong, that is wrong, this is wrong, that is wrong, but ain't playing or buying games.
Yo, you ain't had an opinion on the game since it launched. And then all of a
But
sudden,
now,
they get microtransactions just because
Where's your
you want to
gameplay?
further support the game.
Where's your gameplay? You ain't post no gameplay of GT Sport.
And they have that same shit. Yo, like I'm not attacking Ken or nothing like that, but when you were saying that, that just brought back little nuggets of memories and shit. Yeah, like I was like, nah, I ain't let you finish. I ain't let you finish. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna let you finish. But Call of Duty got the best loot boxes of all time.
No, at least with Ken, I can say this. Ken is consistent. He don't like microtransactions, cool. But like some of these niggas, no, they on some supreme fake shit.
Yo, let's play CoD. I'm on the Switch. Let's crossplay. Alright, Demi.
Like, in fact, hold
Hey, yo,
on. That's another
Xvelos
damn thing.
says Elder Scrolls
Crossplay.
Online has loot boxes and paid DLC. However, the base game is fire. You can progress as far as anybody else without buying a damn thing. See?
Exactly.
And
But
in fact, you know
all
what?
niggas here is loot boxes and automatically swearing
It's
off
automatic.
the game.
It's an L.
Fuck outta
Hold
here,
on.
man.
You know what? In fact, just what he said with crossplay.
Niggas talking about they tired of niggas talking about they tired of studios closing but don't want to support games. Fuck out of here, bruh. These be the same niggas that'll post up a tweet. Oh, I'm so sorry you guys are closing. But ain't buying their games. Fuck out of here, bruh. I don't want to hear from these niggas, man. A lot of these niggas in this community are fake, bruh. They fake. They posers. They not real gamers, man. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that from these niggas.
In fact, let's talk about another issue that was highly hilarious recently since I watched the dude's video. Crossplay. Look, bro. I was
Yo,
up there
why is
like
he running past the bus? Come on, bro.
I listened to this guy's video, and he was like, "Oh, crossplay is good, but we don't want to do crossplay with PC." And I'm like, wait, hold up.
Oh yeah, you talking about the Gears dude?
Yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. So you don't want to do crossplay with PC because they have an advantage, but you fine with doing Xbox and Switch, even though the Switch is at a disadvantage.
Talk about it, Court.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PSN
so
was
I'm
just
like-
down like 2 days ago. All these niggas posting up on Twitter, oh PSN shitty, da 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 da. But you niggas want to crossplay with us. Fuck out of here.
Yo, PSN, from what I read, was down for like an hour or two.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even down for me.
It wasn't down
It
for me
wasn't.
either.
No, cause you want to know what it was, Bart? It was a scheduled maintenance, and people ain't learned that.
Oh
hey,
yeah, the people that don't play on PSN, they try to log on. So normally scheduled maintenance, you gotta
log on.
Yeah,
And
you gotta
niggas
log
ain't
in.
learned the trick yet. If
you
they
gotta
are
be
going
logged
to
in when the
have a
maintenance
maintenance, you gotta be logged in 24
like
hours
24
before
hours.
the maintenance.
Yeah.
If you are in that 24-hour period, you can be on all day and not have nothing going on. People be up there like, my PSN down, my PSN down there. I'm sitting here streaming playing COD right now. So
They wait too, bro. They wait till they
I
see the
think
little
that
status.
maintenance was for the 6.0 beta. I think we're gonna hear something either this week or next week.
So I'm really. It's been 3 hours since Bond posted that. I'm waiting on that damn video to pop up too. I'm waiting
come
for
on,
this
what the fuck,
bullshit.
man? This nigga.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, they're not gonna listen to you, man. I'm
Listen,
telling you,
They
man.
ain't gotta listen to me.
Shout out to
Experience.
Weapon Will, man. I ain't got nothing against them boys.
Experience don't mean
listen, man.
shit in gaming community. In this
I ain't
gaming
trying to hear
community,
that.
if you play a certain game and you want to talk about it, it don't mean shit. As long
It's
as
the same
you
thing with
have a
Japanese games.
appellant
What
argument.
niggas are saying, Jap crap, this game is trash. How do you know, nigga? You don't play the game. I play the game. I play the game, bruh. How is the game trash?
So you're trying to tell me I have to play the game?
I don't know what I'm talking about. To know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I should. You know what? That's one. Man, when Persona Speaks might be on this, man. Cause I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut.
In fact, no,
I'm
gonna hit him up with this. So, Bond, how do you get the GTR safety car in Gran Turismo Sport? I'll let you answer that. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, everything I purchased in Gran Turismo Sport was in game. You know what I mean? While further my purchase or further my support for the game, I'll buy a microtransaction.
They literally have cars that's not in the auto shop that you can get. Cause I was I was probably like the 10th person to get the damn safe.
Oh damn, I ain't
You know what's crazy?
Yo, who's this dumbass keep throwing the smoke, bro?
Niggas is talking about how fucked up loot boxes are, but wasn't getting mad at all those rec packs for fucking Halo 5.
Nigga, they
Where
was
was that
supporting that
outrage?
Shit. Hell no.
Remember the article came out, niggas were saying they spent like what, over
5 million?
5 million or 50 million or some shit on the fucking rec pack. I'ma find that article and be like, yo, where was this energy back then for loot boxes and microtransactions?
Look,
where was it?
Niggas was out here buying the goddamn figures, the controllers, everything that had a rec pack. They was out here buying them to get the dang rec packs. Yeah, it did.
Kill that nigga, kill that nigga. Other side.
It actually had performance upgrades
fucking
in there.
God. This idiot, dude.
Recruits?
It was also the fact that they put in the loot box
all he had to do was
options
stand back, bro. All he had to do was stand back.
Like options that were normally standard in Forza. Like up the difficulty, getting more credits, they put in the loot boxes.
It seems like the games that people don't really play is the games that they argue about the most. If the game that they play have a loot box or a microtransaction, they won't say shit. They won't say nothing. Like, yo, my whole thing is like, yo, you can have an argument, you can have something for it, but at least be knowledgeable on what you are arguing for. Just don't say, just because you see microtransaction or loot boxes, don't quickly assume that it's something bad or it's bad gaming practices.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But you shouldn't be agreeing with microtransfer. It's bad for the gamers. I don't give a fuck about the gamers. I tell people that all the time. I don't give a fuck about the gamers. The only gamer I care about is myself. You ain't buying my game. You ain't buying my consoles. You ain't buying the TV that I'm playing it on. You ain't paying the bill that I need for the online for. You ain't doing none of that shit for me. So you ain't for the gamer yourself because you ain't helping me do shit. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I'm sick and tired of that shit for the gamer. For the gamer. You know what I mean? Yo, if it personally doesn't affect me, then I don't care. You know what I mean?
Wait. Now, okay. So I'm seeing. Look. No, because now I'm seeing people like, Game Informer posted up GT Sport as microtransaction. I was seeing people replies to him. And this guy is up there like, oh, they can add microtransaction, but yet these bums can't make leveling up a little less grindy by increasing the XP.
They don't want to play the game, bro. I'm telling you, man, they don't want to play the game.
That's the thing. He's a level 42, but he said he has no desire to race all day to get ridiculous amounts of points, and it takes to go up to one level. I'm like,
and they all old school gamers. Oh, no, I don't get it, man. Yo, so check this out. So this dude was saying that, yep, microtransaction in a full price game always be unacceptable. Either they make it free to play or keep it full price with all the free content. And this is my reply. I said, what? So a full price game shouldn't have microtransactions? Newsflash, not all microtransactions are bad. This is what he replies. If I pay $60 for a game, I have already paid my admission fee. If it's free to play, then okay. So I was like, oh, so you're one of those type that think that thinks if you pay for a movie ticket for a movie, you should get the
You get the
popcorn and the
popcorn
soda
for
for free.
Yep.
That's the type of
Dumbass
nigga you
nigga.
get.
Niggas at the concession stand
Wait,
gonna laugh
wait,
your
wait,
ass
wait,
out the
wait,
theater.
Wait, okay, Bart. In fact, ask him this. Just ask him. Have you played the game, sir?
He ain't played again. He was on Bond Comic. I replied to
I
Bond
see who
Comic.
you talking about, but I'm just saying. Ask him. Have you played the game, sir?
Seraph down.
If you have played the game, everything that they are offering to you as a microtransaction, you can earn in the game. Ain't no loot boxes, ain't no you gotta buy it. It's literally, you race, you get the money, you buy the fucking car.
Hostile UAV spotted.
And Jaleesa, here's the thing. It's literally when you start up GT Sport, any car in that thing, in the brands menu, if you got the money, you can buy the car. It's literally been like that.
Hostile counter UAV is online. Advised. Hostile
Yeah.
spotted.
I mean, even okay, like on your daily workout, it's semi loot box ish, but it's not a loot box because you can actually see it's gonna be 4 cars. You're guaranteed one of those 4 cars.
Oh shit.
I mean, like now with GT, you might get a duplicate here or there, but you are at least guaranteed something, and you ain't gotta. I know on
That's bomb about the flip bar.
but I'm just saying, like on there.
Yeah, I'm back here. I'm back
when you
here.
and this is just you doing what you would normally
That's why I
do.
ran back.
Just driving 35 miles. 35 miles ain't nothing on GT. That's literally one race.
Bro, niggas don't want to play games, bro. These
But I'm
niggas be like
you get
gamers, like, it's the grind. But the grind.
In fact, like, if I went and showed you the campaign right now, cause I'm 62% done with this whole campaign.
Hostile UAV
After every 9 events, they give you a car. And every car they get you is a unique car, it's no duplicates.
Fuck, come on, man.
So if you do every single event, you get a car. Every single tier of events, if you finish them, you get a car. Now, if you gold all those events, when you gold all those events, you get another car that's totally unique that you can't get no other way except for getting gold on all the events.
friendly UAV inbound.
That's how I got when I got done through my training and all going through the driving school. I would literally go. I went and got the gold for every single driving school challenge they had. That was the only way you could get that one specific version of
Barney, come from your
Nissan
side, turn
GTR.
around.
Yeah,
So they can sit here and bitch and moan about the microtransaction when everything is given to you up front.
Flip.
but the
To where
grind.
you can earn it in game.
Son,
And
how
they
is
don't-
he shooting me like
And
that,
then
bro?
they don't went back on their word to give y'all the actual single player that y'all wanted and put that in for free. They didn't add no extra cost.
Yo, they call it unnecessary grind in gaming now.
So I'm like, they did all this shit to cater to their fans that asked for, hey, we want a single player back. Boom, you got a single player back. Hey, we want more tracks. Boom, they constantly give you more tracks every month. But now y'all want to sit and bitch and moan about fucking microtransactions that are completely optional that you don't even need.
The grind.
Hostile UAV
I'm stuck in damn level 36, but I don't care.
Threat neutralized.
I don't reach the point to where I can do every event in GT League because I'm Emerald class. once you get the emerald, you have nothing. You really have nothing else to do unless you just want to, get the platinum. I'm not worried about no damn platinum in GT.
Requesting counter UAV.
But the grind.
Hell, it's like I just want to get better at racing.
Using a racing wheel or controller?
I'm using the controller. Now, if I had a racing wheel, I'd be doing a hell of a lot better. Cause I can tell you, all the top drivers in GT Sport are using racing wheels. It ain't no controllers.
Yeah, they're using the
UAV,
chairs.
get eyes on.
Yeah, they got full setups, and you can tell the ones that's using controller versus the ones that's using the racing wheel while you in game too.
But the grind.
UAV inbound.
Shotgun, bitch.
Blackout.
But the grind. It's unnecessary grind. Are you okay for unnecessarily grinding a game that you enjoy? I ain't never seen this in my lifetime. People complaining about grinding.
Thought you had me? I was always one step ahead.
That money. Yeah. Of course, yeah. A lot of people trying to implement mobile style stuff into the games. Called mobile style stuff is what the casual audience is doing, and what gamer everybody want. They want that casual audience. You know what I mean? But like, I just don't get like how you complain about actually playing the game. You know what I mean? If I got to do something, if I have a goal to get to in the game and I have to grind it out, that's what I got to do.
Niggas ain't trying to hear that, bro.
People don't like to grind no more. That's why Ubisoft gave people the option to buy maps, treasures, and secrets. Yeah. And then when they see it, they get mad. And those are the same people getting mad and the same people buying the damn shortcuts.
Yep.
Because they don't like to grind.
For buying the shit behind closed doors.
Why do we have to grind? Oh, all right. You don't want to grind. You want a little shorter. Here's these microtransactions so you can get these stuff. What? You're trying to nickel and dime me. You said you didn't want to play the game too. It's crazy.
I would not want to be a developer in 2018. Oh my God.
Gaming politics, man. Gaming politics. That's what it is.
These niggas fucking constantly tweeting you stupid shit all day. I just wouldn't want to be a developer.
The Infinity War come out tomorrow.
I commend them niggas, man.
Yo, facts, man.
Yo, Bari. So this is the plan. Get home from work like 7:30ish Friday. Shower.
I'll be home like 6:30.
You probably gonna have a head start from me then. I'm gonna try to download it. I hope they let you preload it like the day before. If not, I'll just download it from work. But stream that night, stream Saturday, and then Sunday morning or like afternoon, early afternoonish, do the podcast talking about what we
do in the morning. Do in the morning.
Yeah, fucking morning. And then COD Sundays on Sunday. I mean, I'm streaming all weekend, bro. I'm on that shit heavy. I'm going on every map. I'm trying to learn everything about that game.
Yo, I hit up the marketing dude for Activision that always likes my tweets that I'm streaming, and I asked him, I was like, yo, I'm a fan of the game. I was to see if you can get some tickets, not tickets, some codes. So I can do some giveaways on my channel during the stream or something like that. I'm waiting for his response. He'll probably respond like tomorrow. His name is like Justin Taylor.
That'd be dope. If they give us extra codes, I'm gonna try to do giveaways too.
If somebody gave me a code Somebody Twitter gave me a code
Hold the what?
to the beta.
Is put it in?
Yeah, I secured. I say I secured a spot to the beta. I was like, good luck. It looked like it was a troll account, but it wasn't. I mean, gave me.
That's a kill.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's love.
I'm not dead.
Right, come on, how this nigga not dead? I'm excited, man. I ain't gonna front.
Somebody come behind you.
I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah, man, that trailer looked dope as hell, bruh.
It does.
I want to see what them games. I mean, not the games. Them. I want to see what them guns, the recoil and all that is about, man. I can't
Yeah,
wait,
the
bruh.
predictive that's what I'm most excited about, really.
Assassin down.
Because I really want to see what that predictive recoil and bullet trajectory gonna be doing. And how it increases my gameplay.
Yeah, everybody get like 150 health. I don't know how I feel about that yet, though, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. Cause that looks like it's gonna draw out the gunplay. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just like quickly shoot somebody and get out the spot.
No, I think now it's gonna be dependent on your accuracy. Now you really gonna have to be shooting chest up, not in the foot and all that.
Nah, but everybody got 150 health, and if you have armor, you get 200, which it applies to when you load in, right?
No, I get
But
that.
my
What
thing
I'm
is,
saying is,
my thing, what I like about CoD sometimes that I can get those quick hits and get up out of there. But it looked like it's gonna be drawn out, you know, like gunfights rather than
come on, how that nigga not
quickly
die?
destroying somebody.
No, but I'm saying, if you aiming at the head or in the chest, the hit should hurt more, so it should take more damage off. I think gun damage now really is gonna matter. That's the thing I'm kind of worried about, because I don't want it to be on some, you know, this one gun is the best gun because it does the most damage type shit. That's what I'm worried about.
Friendly health store.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You crazy? Come on, how am I getting hit markers with the fucking Argus, man? Come the fuck on.
They're using Argus, bro.
What's that? Oh, and I'm recertifying my CCNA, and then I'm doing CC. Yeah, 'cause my shit expired like earlier in the year. So I'm recertifying, and then I'm doing after like as soon as I get that, I'm doing CCNA security route. Got
Be advised. Hostile HCXD spotted.
that CCNA security, man, that shit is. I was looking at like some of the materials, so I'm like, yo, this might take me like, it's great, but it's that one's gonna take me like 3 months, 3 or 4 months. It was a lot, but my CCNA, you know, that's I just need like a month and a half to study the material and certify. Oh wow. Have you been doing subnetting yet?
Threat neutralized. Tempest charged.
Yeah, that's good. Did you memorize the route protocols and all that? Yeah, the R1s, R2, yeah. Yeah.
How the hell he got
It's
behind us?
really, I was looking at the test. The test is technically still pretty much the same from before, but it's still it's a couple new things in there because they added like basic security shit, because like security now is such a big thing. Well, I was looking at it and I'm like, yo, once I do CCNA and CCNA security, yo man, my pay can go up to like a lot.
Security is where the real money's at.
Yeah, that's where the real like networking period is where most money is in IT now, because you know like everything is digital, so people want like, you know, security people and all that. But like if you're doing like regular CCNA, you starting off at least between 50 and 60. That's like entry level. And then if you know, once you get like 2 or 3 years under your belt, you know, that can jump to like 75, 80. But if you're doing CCNA security, you're talking like 80,000 to 100, 110, 120, depending on where you work. So anywhere from like 75 to like anywhere from like 75,000 to like 100,000. If you do security, because security is big and big, especially in corporate America. Security is so huge, man.
Everything is on the servers. Need that security.
Yep. Oh, shit, that nigga killed me.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Networking is really good too, though. You can get a job anywhere, because they always going to need networking people to set up the network infrastructures, you know, maintain the networking and all that shit. That's going to be, yeah, that's going to be important. But so the route that I'm trying to do after I recertify CCNA is going to be CCNA security, then CISSP, and then SEC. Is it GSEC? It's something SEC, but
You won't enjoy our next encounter.
It's ISC squared. It's ISC squared. That's the website. And you those are like where you can get like the big like those government level. I mean CCNA is government level too, but I'm talking like those big ones.
Sheesh. Yo, so Spider-Man went gold. Super excited, man. It's a movie. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't. I'm gonna be honest, man. Y'all might not even hear from me that whole week. Y'all might not hear from the bruh. I'm gone. I'm thinking 88. I'm saying 88.
I'll give it an 80. Hey, I'm not an 80 though. I'll give it 88, 89.
A lot of people saying high praises for it. They said I'm gonna be trolling much that week. I ain't trolling nothing, man. I ain't posting up nothing. I'm playing that game to my heart's content. Nah. I won't. I'd rather. Oh, you talking about the Metacritic? Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about Metacritic? Oh, I thought you talking about like trolling during the game is out. Nah, yeah. The Metacritic, yeah, of course. Ugh.
What game? What game?
Spider-Man.
I think I'm saying it now. It's gonna be, and you still streaming, right? So they hear this.
Yeah.
Record it. Listen, Spider-Man is gonna be between an 88 to a 93.
Mm.
Nah,
Listen,
I'm telling you. Look at Insomniac's track record. It's gonna get a really good score. It's gonna get a good score. It's gonna be between an 88 to a 93.
I think it's gonna set above the bar because, like I said, PlayStation been working on it, and you know the story is gonna be good.
Shit, you know it'd be crazy, man. If this,
yeah, Marvel.
I feel like if Marvel if this Spider-Man does good, I can see Marvel giving PlayStation Star Wars to work on.
Advised. Hostile UAV incoming.
Now they try. Listen, they gonna want to take. They trying to take. Nah, Disney trying to take the rights from EA. They don't want EA making them games no more.
I want them to do like other games like Daredevil. I'd love to see a Daredevil game.
I would want them to do
The next game I want Daredevil, bro.
I want
you know what I mean? It's more grounded.
X-Men, remember like Marvel Alliance, something like that. I would want them to do something like that next. Because Marvel Alliance, man, that shit was fire.
Oh, a Sega joint. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Spider-Man, you know what's so great? Spider-Man's gonna be so high scored, it's gonna piss people off.
Oh yeah, facts.
It's gonna piss a lot of yo. I'm telling you now, when them scores drop, my fanboy getting unleashed.
This is biased.
I'm gonna be on Twitter. I'm gonna be on Twitter on some fanboy shit.
That's what I told Kid Smooth that. I told BG, I told Kid Smooth that. They bet me.
Spider-Man is gonna sell at minimum. Spider-Man selling 5 million. That's minimum.
Yeah, Prime Gaming said the story will be answering Spider-Man SJW Marvel style. Nah, I don't believe that.
Nah, I don't think that story gonna be ass.
Hey yo, the fact that they put Silver Sable in it, that story gonna be lit.
Yeah, I think that story gonna be fire. And then after what I saw with the Kingpin fight, that combat them boss fights about to be fire, man. Them boss fights about to be real fire. If that Kingpin shit is any indication, oh shit.
Not to cut you off of it, it's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Hostile UAV spotted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that swing looks so good.
My thing is I want to see is how mission structure is going to be, like side missions. You know what I mean? Because most Spider-Man games, that stuff get repetitive. I don't want it to get repetitive. I want it to be like something that feel like Witcher 3, Horizon Zero Dawn type stuff.
I think that I feel like they're gonna. Nah,
listen, as far as like if a side mission go into another side mission that go into another, I would like that.
Insomniac is putting a lot of time and effort into this game. I feel like the mission structure, especially the side mission structure, it's gonna be fucking. I feel like it's gonna surprise niggas, man. I feel like it's gonna surprise. Plus they got DLC coming for the game too, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man. That story, I think that campaign gonna be like 30 hours, man. That's gonna be a long. I think that campaign gonna be pretty beefy. I really do, especially with all these villains and shit in the game, and then there's more villains than what we know about.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be expansions.
No, like just regular base game. It's gonna be a lot of shit in the base game, like a lot of villains.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I'm like, yo, it's gonna.
But there's also gonna be expansions too. That's what's gonna be cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be like 25. I think 25 to 30 hours. Yeah, that's what they said. They already said it's story DLC.
Mhm.
They said that already. They already said that. Yeah, they said there's two story expansions coming out for it.
Hostile HCXD spotted.
Yeah, and they said one of the story expansions is gonna be I feel like one of the story expansions is gonna be you dealing with Venom. You probably gonna get the Black Spider suit. I really feel like one of them story expansions is gonna be Venom.
Hey yo, story expansion. They need to have Daredevil and they need to have Punisher, or if you include Wolverine.
I was gonna say they need to have Wolverine, especially.
Oh yeah.
Especially now that they got the Fox fights and shit. I'm like, listen.
So Spider-Man and Daredevil go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like they do a lot of stuff together. Who that? That's my man Ant.
Flame unit neutralized.
Yeah. Do it with the waves.
Do it away. I ain't even hear from my man Ant in a minute, man.
Low, bro.
No, man, bro, I mean, I hear about y'all talking about shit. Has there ever been a Captain America game? Like, what the fuck? Let's do some new shit, bro.
Sure, Captain America.
That Captain America game was underrated, man. It was pretty good.
Captain America game would be dope.
Like, what else is in here? Like,
That's Spider-Man. First thing I'm doing is Spider-Man.
Venom game or something, man.
Well, Venom game would just be Spider-Man pretty much. Like, I feel like you can incorporate Venom though in a big way.
Oh, good thing.
I feel like with this Spider-Man, it's gonna be I'm first thing I'm doing is I'm web swinging around the city, man.
Around New York.
Yo, for like the first 2 hours, 3 hours, I ain't even doing no story. I'm dead ass just web swinging. I'm being dead ass.
We're winning this fight.
After that, do a couple story missions,
Spectre down.
do some side missions. Yeah. I don't know. I would assume that they would let you like roam the city, because the city that map huge.
Can confirm. Enemy down.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, they said that this map is like the largest map they've ever did. I'm like,
Yo, that end those last 2 minutes, yo, I just demolished this team, bro. Oh, Craven, yo, I would like Craven to be in there. He might be another cameo in it too, man.
I can see Craven, Mysterio.
Mysterio. Mysterio's another good one I like to see.
I hope Doc. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I hope Doc.
They
Ock
said
is,
he's supposed to be older. He's supposed to be older, so I want to see where the villains.
Yeah, he's
well, yeah,
very
he's an
experienced.
experienced Spider-Man.
Yeah.
20. What is he? 23?
23.
Yeah, that nigga's experienced as fuck.
Yeah, I think
That
Doc
combo
Ock
looks
is
so
definitely gonna
good,
be in
man.
there, man. There's no way
Yeah,
not
I hope
gonna
he
die.
is, man. I hope he is.
Green Goblin gonna be in there too.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta put Goblin in Goblin. But I like,
Yo, it'd be dope.
introduce so many characters.
Black Cat in the game too.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like they got all these villains and heroes and shit, and people that's in the game. That story gonna be beefy, man. That game gonna be beefy as fuck. I'm being real. That game gonna be hella beefy. That game gonna be beefy. I'm talking like I'm saying 25 to 30 hour campaign.
Died right there.
At least 25 to 30 hours on the campaign. And then if you're doing side missions and shit, 50, 60, floating around Horizon times. Horizon Zero Dawn time. Damn, man, yo, September can't come fast enough, man. September 7th. Man.
Fact for September 4th and 7th, man. As I said that week, I am down.
Wait, what's 4th?
Dragon Quest is 4th. September 4th.
No, that's the 14th.
Nah, I think Dragon Quest come out before.
It's Spider-Man first. Then that next week, it's Dragon Quest 11.
Let me see, bro. Let me see. I thought it was the same week of Spider-Man, just the Tuesday and the Friday.
Yo, you know what I hate too, bro? Now that I'm thinking about it, I seen a post in Bang Bang where these niggas was praising the fact that Playground was getting these devs from other critically acclaimed games, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, but you guys shitted on these games.
Yeah, they bashed
But
all
you're happy to get these developers. So you want that level of quality, but only on your you see what I mean with the hypocrisy with these niggas, bro? They love PlayStation exclusives, but it kills them to admit that shit. Kills them inside, bro.
I mean,
That's how much of a fanboy these niggas are.
Let them do what they do. Let them sit in the corner. If they want to be the loop, let them do it. Cause they all gonna soak in their own stupidity.
That shit kills them, bro.
I missed every bullet on that.
That shit kills them. Niggas hurt.
Yo, this one
Physically.
dude, I saw a picture on Twitter. My man have a folder of, he has it named PS4 exclusives, now on Xbox, that runs better on Xbox.
That's the name of the folder?
Yeah.
Reaper down.
He have No Man's Sky, Crash.
It's not an exclusive. Not an exclusive. It wasn't exclusive.
What else he had on there? Near Automata.
Wasn't exclusive.
Threat neutralized.
So he got all the multiplats, right? Everything that was said to be a multiplat, that's what he got. That everybody admitted that was a multiplat.
Oh no, my mic about to die.
So yeah, man.
They're gone.
These dudes are funny, man.
Can someone tell me about an Xbox game that anybody care about right now?
No Man's Sky.
In the year 2018? Come on, man. I know there gotta be one. Gotta be one.
You gotta.
Really ain't,
Gotta be
Nigga,
one.
they lined up
have
been.
MIA for a minute, man. You missed a lot.
They lined up been disgusting, bro.
Boy.
I know I missed a lot, bro. I've been on, I've been here and there, but yeah, I've been peeping bang.
Missed a lot. You missed a lot, brother. Ooh.
Oh,
lot.
man,
We ain't
have to bring me up to speed.
Oh
yeah, I
no more.
I know what you're talking about.
We ain't
With
the
off,
council no more.
when,
Hey, wait, he's streaming, so he can't really.
and that's what I'm saying. When he up the stream, y'all can bring me up to speed. All right, bring me up to speed now. Bring me up to speed later.
Oh,
later.
Alright. Alright, guys, man. We're gonna holler at y'all.
I'm trust me, I already know it, man. I already know y'all have to blow my.
Y'all definitely appreciate everybody coming through to COD and talk. You know what I mean? It was definitely interesting. COD and talk with the arguing, but like you said, like this is a normal thing. I know Crunk was like, damn, Barry, let her talk. Crunk knows what it is. Crunk been in many arguments.
Nigga, in an argument, I ain't supposed to let you talk. You're supposed to make yourself heard. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, when we having a debate, nigga, you supposed to make your voice heard. Fuck that.
I've known Persona for a long time. When Persona is a rude ass nigga. I'm sorry. I love Persona like a brother, but when you debate with this nigga is rude. I'm sorry.
Ken knew what he got to. What he told me, he gonna come in the party chat. He knew what it was.
No, I didn't say that.
Hell yeah. Yo, I speak with passion. Yo, listen, I don't shut up. You gotta make me shut up. I'ma keep talking. Niggas talk about be quiet and let them get their point across. Fuck that, nigga. Get your point across.
Hey,
you know what though?
Fuck that shit.
Persona's a true New York nigga, cause these niggas will not let you talk for nothing.
Nigga, you don't speak. You gotta make yourself heard out here, nigga. Damn, you called it Vic must be talking shit about you right now, Lord.
Oh no. I'm out there in the stream right here. But yo guys, I'm gonna holler, man. Definitely appreciate it coming through.
No, don't.
And I'm gone.
There you go.
Let me know when it.
We about to talk some shit. Hold on.